To all the monkey lovers out there in England, down under, the States, around the world, in KoWaK. Monkey lizards make very good lovers. That's right, it's true, we're very good lovers. Welcome, everybody, to Bagging and Boarding with Salacious Rum. It's not my natural tendency. I'm not normally one to bag up. Am I, Bob? No, you're not, are you? That's right. No, I don't normally roll that way. To be totally honest, but I do understand that protection is required sometimes. So, you know, I'm going to make an exception today, Bob. I'm going to get bagged up. We're going to do a bit of boarding. And, yeah, I've got my mate here, Perry. Look at Perry. Right, Perry. Perry's a bit quiet. Don't worry about Perry. Perry the bull. He's a bit quiet. So just exactly what are we bagging? What are we boarding, Bob? Have you got a string of my special lady friends all lined up for me to to entertain the masses with my incredible skills, my incredible lovemaking skills? Not quite. This is bagging and boarding in the comic book sense, Salacious. What? You got me here under false pretenses, Bob. I thought I was doing some bagging. Well, you are. Not comic books. I thought I was doing, the old woohoo, the old woohoo, the old switcheroo, the old woohoo, the old how's your father? Well, you kind of are. Bob, you just said comic books. Yeah, but you should see some of these comic books. Look at what you're dealing with here. There you go. Look at that. All right, Bob. All right, you got me interested. Pornos are allowed. They're not pornos. The comic books. Let's move the camera around properly so we get a better look at what's going down. So we have acquired a stack of comic books. I don't think there's anything special in here, but there's quite a lot of old ones. And they were cheap. And as you know, we don't have a huge comic book collection, but we're starting to get a few. And we're certainly enjoying them. So we're going to go through them and we're going to back and board them and have a little look, see what we've got. Some of these I must admit, I am not aware of. But it's a combination of Marvel, DC. There's quite a lot of these Valiant ones in here. So if anybody out there knows what's going down with some of these, feel free to let us know what the crack is, because we are definitely not comic book experts. And let's see who we've got with us today. We've got Zazel. Zazel! How you doing, buddy? He says, make mine Marvel. Very good. Yeah, there's definitely a chunk of Marvel in here. Starting off with the Hulk. So we'll have a look at these in a second. We have the general of the Underpants Squad and one of the founding members of the SRA squad, the Sexually Repressed Australian Squad, Michael Reed. Hi, Michael! He says, sounds like something that shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. I think it's standard Salacious fare, to be honest. Show us your bags, you coward. We're getting the bags out, don't you worry. We've got a stack of bags. We have the professional actor extra from New Zealand, star of the Hobbits, of the Avatar, of Lord of the Rings, of King Kong. It's PGM. What up, Pete? He says, can't beat your handbags, Zazel. Well, we don't know anything about that. We're staying out of that one. We have ASW Animations. Sup, dude? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Bit of a casual stream today. Not one we normally do. It's normally toys, Lego models, but we've got comics today. So you might be able to help us out because we're certainly not experts on comics. But thanks for joining us. Please sub to the channel if you can. Really appreciate it. And yeah, you might be able to help us out with some of these. Zazel's there. Pete's here. Pete's Toys and Things. How you doing, Pete? Good to see you. That whole this looks like this. So we'll go through them one by one. There are some I don't know anything about. We have White Monkey. How you doing, White Monkey? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining us. You know the Hulk is green. God damn it, Pete. We know the Hulk. All right. So we've got a stack. We've got a stack of bags, and we've got a whole load of boards that have arrived today in the post. So this is my previous stacks. I'm not going to go through these. I'm going to leave those here just to. So let's start off. We do have Marvel Superheroes featuring the Incredible Hulk. This is 1979, March 79. Where's the issue number? 35 cents. Where's the issue number on there? Or is that issue 79? I think that's the year, isn't it? Is that the year? That's the year, isn't it? 79. Where's the issue number? Or is that the issue number? Someone will have to tell me on these. I think that's March 79. Maybe there isn't an issue number. I can't see what. I don't know what that means. I can't read it. But anyway, this looks like a nice one. So, yeah, it's got a bit of age to it. So we want to protect these. So, you think that's issue 79, Zazel, do you? Okay. Fair enough. We'll go with that. Issue 79, we'll go with that. So, let's to get a little system worked out here. Let's just move these forward a little bit. All right. Here we go. So, we think this is 79. So, just put it in the bag. Get a little bit of a system going. So there she is in the bag. And then I don't know, do people put the glossy side outside or the matte side out? I think I'm going to put the glossy side out. Again, you'll have to let me know if I'm doing this wrong. Glossy side out, I think. And then let's slot them in. These ones don't have sticker tapes on them. So I'm just going to slide. I don't know if all of them do. Not all of them seem to do. But I did find that if you get a ruler, you can straighten the back out. Oh, I've just pulled it out. Doesn't matter. Stick it in. Laugh out loud, says Pete. Pete will stick it in anywhere. We do know that Pete does like to follow the rule. Any hole's a goal. So he'll just stick it in. He ain't bothered. It's not a bad philosophy to go by. There we go. Comic Authority Code is the one on the right-hand side. Okay. See, Zazel knows his shit. There we go. We didn't have I tell you what, it's strange. I'm 40. How old am I? 43. I didn't have a huge number of comics. We had a little bit of Battle Action Force. They were bigger comics, though. They were like a bigger size. So I had a bit of Battle Action Force. We had a lot of magazines. Rad magazine. We had Look-In. We had a lot of football magazines. There was a bit of 2000 AD. I didn't really have any Marvel comics growing up. It's funny. My first Marvel experience was Secret Wars. I think Secret Wars. The Secret Wars and The Amazing Spider-Man on TV. That was my first kind of Marvel experience. Didn't really have many Marvel comics. Yo, Jonathan Blinky, how's it going, dude? What's up, Barber Chap? I can't believe. No, I know. Would the glossy side stop ink? See, this is why we need you guys. I don't know this. You see, very good, Michael. That could be. The UK run on Transformers is there. Yes, and also I think the Mask run as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the UK Mask run is different to the American one as well. I might be wrong there. So anyway, there we go. That's nice. Right, next up we have Alpha Flight, American Invasion. So obviously this is the Canadian team. This is from Acts of Vengeance. So this is Jan 80. So what's that, issue 80 then? Where does it say the date then? Does it not say the date on these? UK 80p, US £1.50. So this is definitely 80s, isn't it? Or 90s, I would have thought. Maybe 90s. Introducing the Web of Gold game. I reckon. Oh, it says there the date, 89. This is 1989. This is in good nick. Inside all have the date. Yeah, I found the date on the back. But actually, it's interesting because you can tell by the adverts as well. Clearasil double clear. Oh, look at that. Konami, Castlevania on the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's funny. Boston Convention, 1989. Park Plaza Hotel, November 1989. Right, so this is oh, look at that. Look at these. Operation Wolf on the NES. Look at that. What a great Operation Wolf was. I never had it on the Nintendo. We never had Nintendo. I had it on the Atari ST. That was my first proper computer. The arcade game was the best one, wasn't it? So let's go back down there. And then Michael reckons that the gloss side should cover the ink to stop bleed through. And I think that sounds bloody. So that goes up against the. That sounds clever to me. So we'll go with that. There we go. Let's put that down there. It's slightly frustrating that these haven't got stickers on the back. This was off eBay. It was silver size comic bags. It was 100 of them. I don't know how much it was. Maybe 20 quid for 100. I don't know if that's good or not. And then I don't like. This doesn't wrap in very easily. Don't like it all crunched up either. So what? Let me move this computer back. I'll move the camera back a bit. You can see Salacious' legs. Salacious, get your leg out of the way. There we go. You can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. I did find that helps a little bit. There we go. That's nicely done. Alpha Flight. It's a nice cover, isn't it? Look at that cover. Great cover. That's a great cover. I didn't comment on the cover of that one either. Look at that cover. That's a fantastic cover. Really nice. I always use the gloss side for the ease of the slide. Dynamic. Any ads for X-ray specs? Okay, all right, we'll look out for those. It's great seeing those old adverts. Yeah, they are. Okay. Right, next one. This is one that I am not familiar with. Speedball, the Masked Marvel. Don't know about that one. I don't remember Speedball. That's interesting. Bug-eyed voice. Oh, there's a turtle ad there. Turtles. Introducing the DJ machine. Look at that. Studio 4 home DJ machine. What the hell? G.I. Joe. How you can be the next Joe. There's a mail away offer. It's a mail away offer for I can't read it. Steel Brigade patch and figure. There you go. I wonder if that's still. I wonder if I send that off, anyone will respond. Hey, Bow, how's it going? You had the whole mini run. Oh, cool. Speedball is brilliant. Okay, cool. He later joined Young Warriors. Nice. Hey, Lady Aisha. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. TJC, good to see you. How you doing, Terry? Ad agencies seem to be moving. Yep. Hey, good to see you, Lady Aisha. Hope you're doing well. So, we're going through some old comics that I acquired. Actually, it was in an auction lot. I got a model kit, and there was loads of comics going, and they didn't seem to be. No one seemed to be bidding on them, and so I got a stack. I just thought it'd be interesting. Oh, Bubble Bobble, the game. So I bought a stack of comics. I just thought it'd be interesting. Oh, I need a back. They got a real. I don't know if it's the plastic or the cardboard, but there's a real whiff in the air. I've had these comics a while, but the bags and the boards only just arrived today. I think it's the plastic. There's a real whiff. Ooh. The Steel Brigade was the Joe that you mailed away for, and yes. They don't really do mail-aways anymore, do they? It's a shame. I used to love a good mail-away. I remember getting Emperor Palpatine on a mail-away, and I also remember all of the cereal mail-aways. Like they do premiums that you get in the box, but they'd also do things like, collect free tokens and you'd get a free, Honey Monster clock or something like that. I do go back and collect those. I've bought a few things like that off eBay. So I do collect like Kellogg's cornflake premiums, and I've got loads of little vintage cars, and I just don't know. Oh, I recently collected some of the Tetley T characters that you used to be able to mail away for. I love all things like that. So anyway, that's interesting. Speedball. Here's another one. Speedball, the Masked Marvel, battles the Bonehead Gang. That's a cool cover. Look at that. The colors are incredible. 75 cents from April, issue number 8. So this was issue number 6. So this is 8. So we're looking for 7. Well, hopefully there's 7 in the stash somewhere. See what's on the back. Buck Rogers board game. Welcome to the 25th century. Awesome. The advert. Oh, look at this. Campbell's Can Do Puzzle. That was the other thing you used to get. They used to give you little games and stuff to do in the adverts, didn't they? Santa Claus. Love it. What else have we got? Look at that. One-time offer for Marvel addicts. Stan Lee brings you the ultimate in Marvel collectibles. Your exclusive video, an exclusive video, VHS, 25th anniversary poster. Wow, has anyone got that? Anyone got that in their collection? That's cool. Hey, Darth Muzzer. How you doing, fella? How's it going? How are you? Hope you're well. So let's get let's get this up. Let's get it bagged up. Let's get the speedball bagged up. It's quite therapeutic. So we've got it in the plastic. Now need a card. We'll do as Michael suggests. We'll go glossy. We'll go glossy at the back. Probably easier if I do it this way. Oh, it's a bit of a tight fit. These backs did come with the bags though, so it's just obviously when the comic book is slightly bigger, there's less room. There's less room. There we go. There we go. Looking nice. I think Stan Lee wrote those issues. Where's my mouse gone? Luckily, this is touchscreen, so mailaways seem to stop when Disney bought Star Wars. Yeah, it's a real shame. Yeah, I bet Sags has got a ton of those. I looked at Salacious's name and thought it read Salacious Rub. There's always Salacious. There's always a Salacious Rub going on. You know Salacious. You know him. There's always rubbing going on. Right, there we go. Let's fold this over. Put that in there like that. That seems to do the job. There we go. Speedball issue number 8. All right. Next up, this one seems to already be done. The New Harbingers, Valiant, February, number 26, £2.50, $250, printed in the USA. Anyone know about this? The New Harbingers. Interesting. It looks like a school setting. Looks like they're superhero kids, maybe. They're at school by the looks of it. Anyone know about that? Looks newer, I think. If it's $250, yeah, when these are 75 cents. So this is 89 and it's 75 cents, and this is £2.50. And then I'm reckoning this is quite a bit newer. But Valiant Comics. Anyone know about Valiant? I now have parts 1 through 6 for RoboCop. Yes. Awesome. Wow, I'll tell you what, it's going to be all eyes on that, Aisha, because you know we are all massive RoboCop fans. That's going to be insane. So, yeah, he's a big boy as well. So, looking forward to seeing that. That's going to be amazing. Man, it's like watching comic book porn. It's a bit, I know. Hey, Jumpy, how's it going? He's on his lunch, popping in to say hello. Hello, how you going? How you going? The general of the Cucumber Squad. If anyone knows about Harbinger, let me know. Just have a little cough there, sorry. Yeah, if anyone knows anything about that, the new Harbingers, let me know. Do I need to wear a school uniform on Saturday, Bob? We would all very much appreciate that if you did. That's a bit pervy, isn't it? No comment, but I think yes. No, but yes. Right. Okay, next up, we're now going over to DC. It's the Justice League International Special featuring the Huntress. Oh, yes. This is issue number 2 from 19... Is that 91? 91, I think. I think that says 91. Wow, there's Martian Manhunter. Wow, look at this. Splatterhouse on the back. Turbo graphics. This is cool. Okay, what else have we got? Look at this. Burning Bridges. This is cool. There is an Acclaim advert here for Nintendo. Arch Rivals. I don't know that game. Basketball game. What else have we got? Look at this strip. These comic books. They don't use this kind of paper anymore, do they? Do 250 miles an hour in your underwear. What is that? Rad Racer. Turbo on the Nintendo. Okay. Any Justice League fans here? That's cool. Bob would not let me remove it unless he was involved. This is true. This is true. This is true. We've been waiting. We've been waiting a while. This is going to be. We're looking forward to Aisha joining the school. This has been something we've been waiting for. We've been patiently waiting, and now it's finally happening. So tune in Saturday, Top Gun Model School, 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern. Join in. Come and check it out. Come and check out Aisha. Our special lady friend is. We're going in, folks. We're going in. All right. Let's get the bags on. Boarding. Oh. God, I need to pick up the speed. I've got quite a few comics to do. RoboCop as well. So Aisha's got the I think it's the Fan Home set, and it's he's a big boy. He's a big boy. The Huntress is Batman's daughter in Earth. Is it? Is it? I didn't realize that. Right. Is she the Huntress Batman's daughter? Can someone fact check that? Is that correct? Is the Huntress Batman's daughter? Sure, Pete's right. I'm sure Pete's right. I didn't know that. Very good, Pete. Right. There we go. See nicely. There we go. The Huntress on another Earth. She is okay. Cool. Hang on. Will there be probing? We don't tend to do probing on Top Gun Model School. The probing we tend to do on the Lego studs. We've never done any probing on Top Gun Model School before. It's a little bit more. I was gonna say it's a little bit more mature over there, but we're with Michael and Darth Muzzer, so we could make an exception. I don't think any of us would mind a probing session. We could make an exception for you, Aisha. Right, Justice League of America with the deadly new extremists. This one's got a little bit of Sun fading up there. But the cover's amazing. Look at the colors on the cover. The Deadly New Extremist. This time, they're for real. Issue 79. UK 79p. Justice League of America. What a bargain. 79p. It's got an advert for Six Flags. Look at the comic. Look at the strips. Oh, incredible. Oh, appearing in person, Rob Liefeld and Jim Shooter. Grand opening, Anaheim, California. Image and Defiant Comics. Look at that. So he'd already left Marvel at that point. Mario is missing. We want a Super Nintendo here. Super Nintendo. Double spread. Stop cock blocking me, Rum. Who am I cock blocking? Only if Muzzer is allowed to probe me. Is Muzzer getting in on the action, is he? Look at that. Mortal Kombat. September 93. Wow, do you remember that? It was such an iconic game, wasn't it? Because it used camera footage of real actors, you know? And of course, it had all the blood and the guts. September 93. I remember when it eventually came out on Mega Drive. It wasn't a good version on Mega Drive. I think the better version was on Super Nintendo. I'm cock blocking Muzzer now, am I? Look at Muzzer getting in on the harem. Well, the Dark Lord does what the Dark Lord does. That's why he's known as the Dark Lord. He's the Dark Lord of the Sith, the Dark Lord of the model kit for one reason. He'll get his cock out, though, Aisha. It's probably what she wants, to be honest. He'll get his cock out. He will start choking his chicken. That's going to happen. You all heard it here first, folks. I can guarantee it that Darth Muzzer on Saturday will get his cock out. He normally does. But if Aisha's there, he'll definitely come out. I can almost guarantee that. What's your stance on chickens? Oh, that's funny. You fucking crazy. She loves them. She loves them. Oh my lord. This Saturday is going to be an absolute blast. Don't forget he's got a sex dungeon. She probably likes that. We're probably stoking the fanning the flames here. This is probably everything she wants to hear. He's got a sex dungeon. Check out the last episode. It's me that needs stuffing, not the chicken. Oh my god. This Saturday's going to be a blast. Can already tell. Well, we can go earlier if we want. It's normally we start at 3, but if you guys want to start earlier, I'm talking to Muzzer, Michael, and Aisha there. If you want me to start earlier than 3, let me know. I am gonna go and have a little wander down. There is a boot sale that started up on Saturdays, not far from me. I am gonna go and have a little wander, but I'll be early on. There we go. Justice League, nicely done. Lots of stroking. Oh god. Right, next up. Machine Man, back with Marvel. Machine Man, the living robot. Ooh. I'm not familiar with Machine Man. I don't think I've got Machine Man figure either. I don't think so. This is 1979. Is it 1979? This was the year I was born. 1979. Issue number 12. I don't think I'm familiar with Machine Man. Wow, okay. There is a figure. That's got those extending arms and legs, but I don't think he's called Machine Man. And he is purple. Look at the advert. Oh, Hubba Bubba. Do you remember Hubba Bubba? Oh my god. I've got to see if there's any Hubba Bubba merch. I used to go through a lot of Hubba Bubba. That'd be that. So the Hubba. I need some Hubba Bubba representation in my collection. Muzza, do with me whatever your heart desires. Jeez. Wow. I love you guys and gals. You guys are fucking crazy. You guys are nuts. 2 p.m. Okay, we'll start at 2 p.m. That's fine. I'll go by whatever you guys want. I'm gonna go to the boot sale first thing, and then I'll be back doing nothing. So, Rainbow, good to see you, Rainbow. Hubba Bubba was awesome. Do you remember what flavor did you have? I always used to go for cola. Hubba Bubba. So, okay, well, I'm not familiar with Machine Man. I might have to read this one. Oh, look at the Lego. Look at the Lego Technics. Wow. See, this is why I love these old comics. It's funny because I'm not really a comic collector, but there's so much history with these. I guess I am a comic collector now, but not like Super John, who's got like thousands of the bloody things, or Chip and Super John are proper collectors. They've got thousands. I've only got a small selection really, but I do enjoy them. Very much. Old comics and old magazines and old sticker albums. And I like nostalgia. I like collecting old stuff. I've got a few other old things recently that I might. Well, I tend to put them on shorts, but I've been collecting a lot of the old the old premiums that you get with things. I've got a little jelly bean collection. I bought a jelly bean clock off eBay the other day from the 80s. Just randomly. I just thought it would go well with the jelly bean collection. Oh, jelly babies, not jelly bean, because that's in America. In England, we had Bassett's or Treeboard jelly babies. We never had jelly beans, not until recently. So jelly babies. Yeah, and Tetley's, if any of you are from England and have the old Tetley's tea, they did a collection of Tetley's tea characters back in the 80s. So I've got a little bid. They're not expensive. I've got a little bid on eBay for some of those. So I thought they were quite neat. I think I'm going to collect the NatWest piggy banks next. Do you remember the NatWest piggy banks? I always wanted a NatWest piggy bank. Companies will do anything to get your custom, won't they? There you go. There's Machine Man. That's quite cool. Right, here we go. Something I'm more familiar with. The Thing. Oh, I didn't know he battles Guardians of the Galaxy, though. 2-in-1. The Thing battles the Guardians of the Galaxy. Check that out. And I love this old Spidey logo here. Well, I like The Thing. I'm very much like the Fantastic Four. Didn't know he battles Guardians of the Galaxy, though. Of course he would have. There's what's his name? Oh, what's his name? That's in the Guardians. That has the weird flute thing in the movie. The whistle thing. Well, that's cool. This is from '69, so this is quite a bit older. 15 pence. 15 pence. Wow. If Muzzer wants to rub me down with his chicken, I'm up for it. Oh, I think he'll be up for it. Strawberry Hubba Bubba. Yeah, the strawberry one. There was cola. Was that lime? I want to say there was lime. Yeah, Muzzer's been going through a bad time. I won't go into it unless he does. But yeah, Muzzer's. We've been sending our wishes to you, Darth. I know you've been going through a bit of a real shitty time at the moment. So we love you, brother. We hope you're all right. We got you. Looking forward to hanging out with you on Saturday. I bet you a penny farthing somewhere I bet you are a penny farthings. What? I have one. I do like collecting collector coins. Aisha got me a really nice Star Wars coin the other day. I do like the old coins. I bought some old Turtles coins that we used to collect. Excuse me while I cough a minute. I bought some old collector coins, turtle ones off Peaky recently. That I remembered I actually had as a kid. And I'm sure I've got lots of other coins in my old stuff that was in Earth Mum's loft. It's now in a lockup. I don't know about a penny farthing, but I've definitely got some old coins. Right, 1969. What was on the? Oh, it was Lego Technics. Even older. Right, let's get this one bagged. I've got to move a little bit quicker because I'm not even denting this pile at the moment. Yo, Sprue and Glue, what's up? Bit of a different stream for me today. I've got a stack of old comics here that I won on a little auction. Nothing expensive, nothing crazily, expensive or valuable. They're only cheap ones, but there's some old ones. And it's just interesting going through them and looking at the old adverts, reminiscing a little bit. And yeah, I'm just bagging and boarding them as we're going through them. This is from 69, The Thing versus the Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's just a comic lot that I won on Vectis. The recently one that what is it, Vectis? I'm not sure whether this one was Vectis. It was one of the ones that Mark was streaming anyway. I don't seem to be able to follow a Blue Harvest auction stream without blooming buying something. It's the collector in me. It's like, oh, I quite like a stack of old comics. So there we go. Nicely back. The Thing versus Guardians of the Galaxy. It's nice. Right, we're back to Speedball. So this is issue 4. So I think we had 8 and I think we had. Just get them out. Got them here. There we go. Got a little run going together. We've got 8. We've got 6 and 8, and this is 4. So I wonder if there's a whole run in here. The Ghost of Springdale High. Very cool front cover, isn't it? Really nice artwork. Good to see you, Sprue and Glue. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Bloody left out the punchline. Well, get to the bloody joke, PGM. Stop fanning about and get to the joke. Where's the joke? I bet you are a penny farthing somewhere. Collect. What's the joke? Honest to God. Honest to God. We've got Pete and I are doing some exciting shit coming up. Pete has finally got his ass into gear, and I am his first customer. I have procured from Pete a high-res 4K print of his scene in Samwise Ganji's wedding in the Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. And there is Pete, slap bang in the middle of the bloody photo. And he's had it professionally printed, and he's signing it and sending it to me. So I'll have a little picture of Pete on my wall. I'm sure Pilly Yum Yum will probably masturbate to it. God help us. But this is the first in a little collection that we are setting up. And we're going to do a live stream on each of the movies that Pete has been in. The first one is Lord of the Rings. What a film to start with, Lord of the Rings. What a great film to be part of. The first film that you're part of is Lord of the Rings. So we're doing a stream. It's on the 12th. It's on my birthday. This is how dedicated I am to Pete. This is how dedicated I am to our boy PGM. I'm doing a live stream about him and his movie experience on my birthday. But hopefully I'll have the autograph by then, and I can show everybody. I'm going to get it framed. And we've done one for each of the 7 films that he's been in. All of the 7 films that he's been in are Hollywood blockbusters. So here you go. Speedball, the Masked Marvel. And you will be able to procure your own autographed copies of prints from each of the movies. Pete is now in business, and they're nice ones as well. So I'm getting one of each. I would encourage you to get involved in some way or another and support Pete, even if you get one. The Lord of the Rings ones, I think probably. Well, there was. I think the Avatar one's cool. We haven't finished all of them yet. There's a Loch Ness one. There's a Emperor one. There's a Hobbit one. The Lord of the Rings one is amazing. That's the first one that's going to be available. You'll be ordering direct to Pete. So there we go. There's this one. So pretty excited about this whole thing we're doing, to be honest. We're going to have a conversation about the film. Some facts about the film, where it was shot, who shot it, how long the filming took, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to have we'll give our opinions on the film, but we're going to get a bit of insight into what it was like backstage, what it was like when Pete was there on set, what the experience was like, even just logistically, like turning up to a blockbuster set must be pretty daunting. So here we go. Speedball. I like that one. Right, next up, the Young All-Stars. Back still with DC. Oh, look at the bike. Look at the special lady friend. Hello, how is your father? This is my kind of comic. Hello. By Thomas Murray Simpson and Jones. I'm not familiar with this one. Sorry, I've got a little tickle in my throat today. I'm going to mute myself and just have a little cough, try and get rid of it. There we go. I missed a few comments. Let me just catch up with the comments. Salacious says, "I love you, mother. Sorry to hear about your loss, darling." Yeah, he's thanks for saying those comments, Aisha. Yeah, he's our brother. We got his back. He's going through a pretty shitty time, so thank you, Aisha. And Aisha's absolutely cracker, isn't she? Absolute crackerjack is Aisha. What's she saying? I got you next. Oh, you don't need to send me anything. I just love having you about Aisha. She's a lot of fun, Aisha. I'm looking forward to Saturday. Springdale is where Buffy attended, is it? I don't know. Isn't that where the Simpsons are from, Springdale? I don't know. Sunnydale. They're the big wheeled bikes from one larger wheel in front. What? They're the big wheeled bikes. What's he on about? They're the big wheeled bikes. Oh, the penny farthing. Yeah, I know. I get that. What? Am I missing the joke? I get the penny farthing. It was also on a coin, wasn't it? The penny farthing. I get that. It was on a coin though, wasn't it? The penny farthing. Or maybe I missed. It's gone over my head, I think. He's going to be signing. Yep. Very good. Yes. That would be amazing, Aisha. That would be amazing. That would be incredible. Yeah, he's going to film his signing. That'll be good. Yeah, we're going to make a little advert. How many prints? I don't think we've worked that out yet. I think we're going to see. How many people order them. He doesn't really want to order more than he. Well, I think he's got a great image there that he could use at future conventions if he goes to. But I think he's going to wait to see how many orders he gets. But But yeah, we haven't really worked that out yet. Simpsons was Springfield. It was. You're right. Commander Steel was one of your favorites. Okay, cool. Is he one of these? Is he one of those? Let's see what adverts we've got. Oh, I'll tell you what. Get free and buy one. What is that? Forgotten Realms. Forgotten Realms. Don't know. What year was this? 87. 87. I was 8. I don't remember this one. 87. Okay. I need to turn it around. Come on. Why can't I just slide it in effortlessly without any friction? Always gives me a little. Come on. Let's go in that. I'm going to go in a different. I'm going to go in a. I've got to bend it slightly to get it in. Right, it's in. A little bend and it goes in. Oh, it's a bit tighter. It's in. That one was a bit tighter. But she's in. Oh, I don't want to look at the comments, but there's all kinds of sick jokes. You bunch of perverts. Right, bunch of perverts, a lot of you. Salacious would never say anything pervy. That's folded over straight away. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. I'm not sure I want one of those comic book boxes though. When I get my toy room, I want some magazine racks so you can easily get to them, so you can whap them in and out. Oh, it gets better. It just gets better. Okay. Aren't you meant to put the board in the bag first? Then I don't know. Are you? Okay. Okay. I'll do that. We can do that if that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Okay, back to Marvel. The Secret Defenders, the Oracle of Knowledge, the Prophet of Death, Thanos, Super Skrull. Oh, it tells you who's in them in this one. Look, this one's got Thanos, Super Skrull, Rhino, Nitro, and Titanium Man. Look at Rhino in the corner. Well, he's an X-Man. Is Rhino an X-Man? No. Rhino's Spider-Man's nemesis, one of Spider-Man's enemies, isn't he? That's a weird combination. This is £1.75. Issue 13 from March, UK £1.30. Direct edition. Okay. NBA Jam on the back. Oh, look at that. Cap and Crunch. Look at that. The front, the inside cover goes straight to a color. That's a great shot. Look at that. Wow. That'll be an amazing poster. Full page image. Wow, look at this. This is like this one's like a 2-page spread. This comic's amazing. Holy War. Whoa. Genesis Sonic the Hedgehog free. $69.99 with a free music CD on the Mega Drive or Genesis if you're in America. And you get a Toys R Us token. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. Right, so Michael reckons you've got to put the thing in first. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that, Michael. That's fine. No, I did say at the start. Is there is there a thing to this? You waited until I've done about 10 comics before you've told me. It does go in easier if you do it first. It slots in nice and smoothly. So maybe Michael's right. It slides in very easily if you just do that first. Okay. Let's see if Michael's correct. Is this going to be in? Oh, my word. No problem. No problem. Jesus. If I tell you what, I never thought I would say this, but if you want to stick it in with ease, without any issues, and you want it to just go straight in, speak to Michael. Michael Reed is the man. So, Michael, thank you. That was the first time I've ever stuck it in and it's gone straight in. The first time ever. I normally have to jostle it around a little bit. Make sure I'm sticking it in the right place. But Michael's got the knowledge. Yo, Lowbot, Lowboy. How you doing, Lowboy? Good afternoon, Field Marshal and all. Good to see you. Good to see you, Lowboy. We are bagging and boarding a stack of comics that we won at auction at one of the recent Vectis auctions. Nothing particularly special. Just a variety of Marvel and DC and some Valiant comics. But it's nice reminiscing on the years of some of these. With the earliest we've been is 79 so far. So there we go. Secret Defenders. Next up, we have X-Force. This one's already been bagged and boarded. X-Force. Look at that picture of Cable on the front. That is badass. Issue number 28, November. This looks like a similar age to that one. That's a great cover, isn't it? We prefer it tighter, Michael. Yeah, maybe having a bit of fumbling, is conducive to a bit more fun. So that's nice. Right, next up. Oh yes, one of my favorites, Conan the Barbarian. This one's a bit older, isn't it? 25p, 60 cents. Wow. Look at this. Look at that. Fit for life. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, my word. Oh, it's a bit pervy, isn't it? Oh, hello there. Here we go. Here we go. How is your father? Woohoo. Night, Muzzer. Muzzer's off to bed. Have a good one, dude. Wow, look at this. This is incredible. Love Conan. $1 million Christmas rebate spectacular. Okay. This is cool. And on the back, we have Parker Brothers NEC game, Cobra. Enter the Super Cobra. Okay. All right. So let's follow Michael's advice. We will bag up first. He is right. I go straight in. Look, much easier. Much easier. And then, does this go in easier? It does. Straight in. Wow. I don't need that ruler now. Oh, maybe I need the ruler still for this back bit. I don't know. Sometimes this bit doesn't go in easy. I think I prefer the ones that have got a little bit of tape. And you tape them on the outside. These ones you have to tuck them in the inside. I still do need the ruler. There we go. That's nice. I like that. I like that. I like the what's grabbing his head there? Looks like the Kraken or something. Grabbing his head, look. That's crazy. Hashtag fit for life. Yep. Yeah. You guys are crazy. Aisha's got Michael cracking up. Make sure there's chickens involved, Muzzer. Yo, how you doing, Gannon? Good to see you. We're having a bagging party. We haven't done any tea bagging yet. Maybe later. We're just bagging up some old comics that we won in an auction recently, reminiscing about the age that they came out. Really. Okay, here's one I'm not familiar with. Valiant Comics, Eternal Warrior, $2.25, issue number 11. I am not familiar with this one. It's from the 80s. Look, Capcom, Nintendo Entertainment System, Mega Man 5. Might creep in the late 80s. What else we got? Oh, Turok. Oh, I'm familiar with Turok. That was made into a game, wasn't it? Okay, interesting. Oh, Alien 3 on the back. So I think that might have been 91. So I think this has crept into the 90s. Alien 3. I liked Alien 3. Right, so that's interesting. Bag. Board. Bag. Slide him in. There we go. Nice. Okay, interesting one. I might have to take a little get more of a gander at that one. I'm not familiar with that one. I agree, Gannon. Nothing beats 80s and 90s throwback ads. Yeah, exactly. And Turok recently got added into the N64 expansion pack. I've got Turok on the N64, definitely. And for Nintendo Switch, yeah. I've stopped playing my Switch, to be honest. I did buy the Nintendo Online, and I got the packs for Nintendo and Super Nintendo, but I kind of stopped playing with it. To be honest with you, I find the controllers uncomfortable. And I never bought one of the Pro controllers. I was just using the one that came with it. But I found it very uncomfortable. So I think when I resurrect that console, I need to buy the Pro controller. So, but yeah, it's a good console. I've got a few games for it. In fact, I recently did buy KOTOR 2 for it, so I would like to play that on it. But I haven't packed it up. It's over there. I suspect there'll be a Switch 2 coming out soon, won't there? I think it's been out a while now. It's an old generation, really, isn't it? The Switch. It's a bit limited, really. I'm not one. I don't like the handheld. I play it on the big TV. I can't really. I get a bit. I can't sit down and play it handheld. I get a bit distracted. I always get distracted by something. The controller is uncomfortable. Buying. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't tend to. The ergonomics. I find it uncomfortable holding it for that long. The actual thing. I prefer to mount it. Everything we say is dirty. I prefer to mount it. There may have been a Turok cartoon. There may have been. I'm not. I don't think I watched it. Wasn't there dinosaurs and shit in Turok? Was there dinosaurs? Yo, Chip, we're just talking about you. I've got some comic books, Chip. I've got a stack of comic books, and we're going through them, we're bagging and boarding them, and we're just reminiscing about the age. A lot of these I don't know anything about, so you might be able to help out, Chip. Right, here's one. We have Namor. Namor, back to Marvel. This one's been bagged, but it hasn't been boarded. So, I mean, Namor is basically like Aquaman, isn't he? Someone had sold this for £1.50 at some point. I wonder if I can. What's on the back? Charleston Chews. I don't think we had those. Over here. The Charleston Chews. This was issue 31, 85p, £1.25. So this is definitely from the 80s. 30th anniversary, 1982. 1962, so 1992. No, so maybe it's 92 then. Wow. And it was 85p. Quite a cool cover. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is in the latest one, isn't he? He's also called the Submariner. Yep. Right, I need to put a back on this one. Looks like you've been grabbed. Aisha, there's no grabbing out of the harem. I'm sorry, my darling. Well, Muzzer is in the army. So, army members can request access to Salacious's harem. But once you're in the harem, my darling, you're in the harem. There isn't really any getting out of the harem. It's not really the way it works. So, Darth Muzzer is a general in the army, so he can request access. And this bag, this is. I'm going to take this out. This one, this bag's rubbish, and it's too small. Looks like there's no coming out. There's no coming out of the harem. Let's give this a new. Let's give this a new one. A fresh one. We're going to freshly bag. Namor. Give him a fresh one. There we go. That's better. There's a slight size difference, isn't there, in some of these? Not much, but a slight size deviation. I did notice that when I was buying these, the silver size and the gold age. There's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 mil difference, which I thought was interesting. There's a couple of UK comics in here, and they are much bigger. And I need to get some. I have got some other UK comics somewhere that aren't bagged and boarded, and I do need to get some bags and boards for the UK ones, but I haven't seen any UK ones anywhere. So there we go. That looks cool now, doesn't it? That's better. Namor. Okay, this is cool. What are people saying? He's like an anti. Oh, Namor's like an anti-hero. Did you see the video Marvel put out yesterday for the 85th anniversary? Tugs at your heartstrings. I've not seen that yet. No. You've been replaced with a chicken. Dear Lord. Oh, sorry, I'm still on my Greg's cappuccino. Please excuse me. They made it to have plenty of Stanley in the video. Oh, okay, cool. I'll just move in. I'll just move Muzzer in with me. Right, there we go. Right. Next up, this looks cool. Oh, look at this. Worlds Collide. DC Icon. November, Volume 16, August. And it's Superman. Who is that guy? Who is Superman fighting there? That's not Martian Manhunter. Who is that? Who is he fighting there? Who's the green caped guy? Who is he fighting? Who's the green caped guy, everyone? I'll tell you what, these are awesome. These images are awesome. Who's the green caped guy? It's a whole load of Kryptonian there. Little Big League. Look at that. Is he called Icon, is he? This is an awesome comic. The Death and Return of Superman, the video game from Sunsoft, coming in August. This comic looks awesome. Look at that. Look at that for a piece of artwork. That's incredible. Mr. Miracle. That's incredible. Mr. Miracle, is it? That's incredible. Don't know what that advert is. Bark 2s only. It's what is that? Bark 2s? Something American. Batman Nightfall. Right. I like this one. Okay. Just how many comics did you win? Hold on a minute. I'll put this one in, and then we'll just do a little count, shall we? Quite a lot. Well, I don't know. I'll show you the stack. Why are you getting bored? I had planned to do this job today, so me streaming it is I was going to do it anyway, so I thought I might as well stream it. This is what I've got left to do. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 13. I mean, 40. There might be 100 comics. I don't know. It was a good deal. You know, it wasn't expensive. And there was quite a lot of other comic lots as well that I could have gone for, and I didn't. And no one was really bidding on them. I don't think they were particularly worth anything, but I just thought they were cool. And I don't have many comics, so I wanted to have a bit of a comic collection. Chips sent me some comics, and John has sent me some comics, and Jumpy has sent me some comics. But other than that, I didn't really grow up with comics. Right, DC Annual, Tales of the Green Lantern Corps. That's cool. That's really cool. 1988, $1.25. Back with these Charleston shoes. Oh, that's cool. Don't know what they were. The Charleston shoes. How long have I been going? An hour. Is there anything else on? Am I blocking anyone else from streaming? Let's look that in. That's nice. Look at those. They're cool. Look at all those different Green Lanterns. That's nice. It's Friday. I've got nothing to do. I missed some of those 3-liter models, 3 liters of soda. Okay, cool. All right. Nice. I feel like I'm protecting these as well. I'm preserving them a bit longer. So the bags and the boards didn't really cost much money at all. So I thought it was well worth doing it. There's definitely some. I've got a nice little selection of Marvel. There's definitely some key comics I would like to collect. I would like the some of the original Secret Wars run. And I would like some of the Transformers and some of the Mask comics, definitely. And some Frank Miller Batman. So I've got my eye on a few little things. But I don't think I'm never going to be a crazy collector. There's too many. I don't have any knowledge either. I just know what I know. Right, this one's a bit battered. Fighting Forces featuring the losers. This looks like it's going back to the Second World War. Captain Storm, Johnny Cloud, Gunner, and Sarge. Number 160, October, 25 cents. This is older, isn't it? 12p. This is, what do you reckon, 60s? This one's a little bit more battered. I'll be a bit careful with this. There is a date there. Can I see it? Snap, look at this, look at this. Now you could build a car in a bottle in just minutes with a pop art from Monogram. Look at that. Anyone got one of those? Anyone got one of those Pepsi bottles with a model in it? That'll be a cool thing to collect. Or a 7-Up bottle. Ship in a bottle. That'll be cool. Anyone remember those? Anyone got one of those? That'll be a cool thing to collect. This one's a bit battered. I'll still put it in. Still going to look after you. Let's come down a bit. Still going to look after you. I suspect some people wouldn't bother with a battered one, but I'm going to. There we go. Most of these are in good condition. There are one or two that have seen better days. Most of them are okay. If only they got the green. They got the green. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't really seen a good film adaptation either, have we? Bob, to be honest, I think I'll struggle to do the hand of RoboCop. All the fingers are very small and I've screwed. Well, I said the same thing. I've really struggled with some of the smaller pieces, but Darth Muzzer and Michael will definitely help, for sure. They'll definitely be able to give some guidance on that. They named a comic after you, did they? Was there one? Are you going to get the... I don't think so. I was just saying, I think I want to try and source... Like, when I was a kid, I used to do a paper round, and when we used to go to the newsagents in the morning, and we all used to have to sit on the bottom rack around the edge of the newspaper a shop, and I just loved the magazine racks. So it'd be nice to get like a small magazine rack, wouldn't it? You know. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? I think I need to finally move before I decide on storage options. Depends on the house I get. So there we go. We've looked after him. Dark Horse DC came out called The Losers but present day. Oh, it reminded me, yeah, I do have a real love for Aliens comics and Star Wars comics, and I do have some Aliens and some Star Wars comics from Dark Horse. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Zazel. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, there you go, Aisha. They'll help with the screwing. God damn it. Yo, Spidey. What's up, dude? Good to see you, Spidey. We are doing some comic book bagging and boarding. I did acquire myself a Spider-Man the other day. I was missing this one, and I needed it for the Build-A-Figure. So, thanks to Classic Toys in the UK, he advised me where this was going for sale. This was quite a hard one to get at one point. So, a bit of Spidey love there. Proj, good to see you. Right, next up, we have Atari Force. I didn't know there was such a thing as Atari Force. Mike Barron and Ed Barretto, Atari Force. The new DC, there's no stopping us now. 75 cents. Issue number 14. February 1985. Atari Force. Whoa, look at the bike. Pro Thunder. Muzzer was a BMXer in his day. I had a BMX, but I weren't very good on it. I put stunt pegs on it, but I weren't very good. I couldn't do any tricks. A bunny hop, maybe. Pull a wheelie and a bunny hop. That was about as much as I could do. Atari Force, Lost in the Universe. There's some crazy looking characters in this. Whoa! Star Trek 3. The combat game. It's a mail away again. Look at the mail aways. Activision Pitfall on the Commodore 64. Classic. Bob, please don't get too excited tomorrow as my computer's in my bedroom and my bed... Hold on a minute. Don't get excited as my computer's in my bedroom and my bed is seen right behind me on the camera. Hold on a minute. How can you say don't get too excited in the same sentence as my bed can be seen right behind me on the camera? There's a bit of a logic deficit there, Lady Aisha. You want us to not get excited, but at the same time, you're going to film from your boudoir. I think tomorrow's stream is going to be an interesting one, folks. we're going to be streaming live from Lady Aisha's boudoir. So there's going to be, I can see there's going to be one or two remarks about what happened in Lady Aisha's boudoir whilst we streamed on the Salacious Rum channel. Things might happen. There was an act of indecency that occurred in Lady Aisha's boudoir on Saturday, the 1st of September, or 31st of August, whatever the correct date is. There was an act of lewd indecency that occurred. There was a violation. There was a violation of... All right. I will be nervous tomorrow. Lady Aisha, I was going to say we will go easy with you, but I suspect you will come back and say, please don't, or something to that effect. So I'll just say, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. I think it's us that needs to worry. All right, there we go. Right. Next up, we have Gem, the son of Saturn. Don't know anything about this. So there are some random ones in this. Or maybe you'll tell me this isn't random. 75p, 75 cents, UK 30p, June 1985. Gem, the son of Saturn. Look at that. The Hunger Dogs, Jack Kirby's crowning achievement, 64-page graphic novel. Chapter 10, Rebirth. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know anything about this. Oh, Hawkman. Acne. Oh, dear. Oh, look at that. I don't know if Muzz is still about. BMX Experience. Huffy. Stu Thompson. Crazy. Back in the BMX days. Also, but remember, are there any builder figures you have to complete? There definitely are. But offhand, I haven't collected a great deal of Marvel Legends recently. But there definitely are some. We definitely completed some, and there definitely are, but I can't remember offhand. I'm going to have to probably wait until I get them out or read. Go through my. I'm gonna have to go through my shorts. I filmed a lot of them as shorts, and I need to go back. And I started creating playlists years ago, like MoNKey-LiZaRD Collects, Marvel Legends, and things like that. But I stopped putting the videos in the playlists stupidly. So I do need to spend a day going back and putting them all in playlists. I mean, it would take forever. I didn't film all of them. There was about a 4-month period where I stopped doing shorts because I couldn't be bothered, and I missed a lot of figures then. But yeah, there definitely are some I do, but I can't recall. I remember I needed to get that Spider-Man to create the Watcher. I feel like there might have been one other figure from that one, but that was the Watcher. I honestly can't remember. It was such a while ago. I will not get. I won't. We will. Okay. Did you say you need to go through? Yeah, I do, yeah, I do need to go through my shorts. Yep. I know there's nothing I can say on this stream. You guys are such a bunch of pervs. It's untrue. It's quite unbelievable, really. You know, I'm just innocent, and you guys are proper corrupting. Alright, this one's already been bagged, but the bag's knackered, so I'm going to rebag this one. Electra. Oh, look at Electra. She is hot. Electra free, October 86. I'm going to put a new bag on this one. It's upside down, and it's pretty knackered. We can't have Electra like that. No, no, no. It's actually in quite nice condition. In fact, I don't think anyone's ever read this. It is mint. Absolutely mint. Look at that. Some really unique art style. It's a very unique art style, this one. Look at the comic layout. Very unusual. Epic. Okay. Yeah, definitely want to try and look after that one a little bit. She's hot, isn't she, Electra? There we go. Is G-Force there? Yo, G-Force. How you going, G? Good to see you. G-Force? Oh, G-Force, I got you a present. I went to a charity shop. I went thrifting. I'm gonna get back into thrifting and car boot sailing. Because I used to enjoy that. So I'm gonna go back to. But I went to a couple of charity shops this week, and I found I've got some interesting stuff. I got like, for example, this Porsche Revell model kit to build on one of the streams. I got some puzzle kits and things like that. In any case, this isn't much. This isn't anything amazing, but I thought, I thought you might like this, G-Force. So this will be one of your future boxes. It's an Arsenal. Oh, excuse me while I cough. It's an Arsenal official 3D. It's like a fake Lego construction toy ball. Look, and it's got the Arsenal logo on it. So, thought it was interesting. By BXL. It looks like they do lots of different teams, but for some reason they had Arsenal there. So I just grabbed that and I'll keep it to one side, and in a future box I'll put that in. I know for some reason you're an Arsenal fan. Still haven't worked out why, but nevertheless, there you go. So I hope you like that. But yeah, looking forward to getting back into the boot sailing and stuff. So I feel they haven't collected them in a minute. Last one I got was either the I'm just to be honest with you, I'm just picking them up when they're on sale. I'm not paying full price. This was just really cheap. The Iron Heart. I haven't even watched Wakanda Forever, but I think it was like £4 or something ridiculous. So I thought, well, I've got a bit of an Iron Man collection, so I thought it would at least go well with the Iron Man collection. And I got the Scroll Spider-Woman set the other day as well. That was cheap. But yeah, I'm not. I've got so many of them. I'm only going to buy them if it's a particular character that I haven't got or I like, or if they're just like dirt cheap, you know. So I'm not going to go out of my way now. Same with DC. I'll just pick up the ones that I'm interested in, or the ones I haven't got, or the older ones. I quite like the older ones. Okay, great. That's cool. The fact it was already bagged might mean it's worth something. Good shout. Well, I've rebagged and reboarded it. So, presents or presents? So, present. Very good. Good. Michael, how are you feeling about? We are entering Aisha's bedroom tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be epic. Lady Chantel, oh Shanti, from my harem. Shanti. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing okay. Do you realize that Kester the dog has joined the 1 Minute Ice Cream Club? If bloody Kester the dog can join, although Earth Mum is putting me under a bit of pressure. She's saying that she likes Shanti the best, and Shanti's video is the best one. And so I said the application was denied, and she was like, "Well, she's the best one." So Earth Mum's not happy with the decision, I don't think. Aisha's excited. Yeah. Dragon Buddy, the buddy of dragons. Looking forward to Monday. Next Monday, we have Salacious has got the escape pod guys in. So that's going to be crazy. So you got to check out Monday's Hangout stream. I think we're going slightly later, but that's going to be a hoot. Because I think there's 3 of them. Is there 3 or 4 of them? Anyway, they're crazy boys. And Salacious is... They're going in with Salacious, so it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Right. Oh, we've got another speedball. This one is number 2. Okay. So we're getting close to having the full run of these speedballs. We've got 2, 4. I want to say 6, 8, and 9 so far. I'll have another look in a minute, but we're getting close. The front covers are all quite similar. So that's cool. Good to have another one of those. I've got a little line growing there. So that's interesting. Speedball. Free Bucket Bros and a MoNKey-LiZaRD. Gonna be fun. It's gonna be wild, man. It's Dragon Buddy. It's Della Snooch or Della Smooch, as Salacious calls him. Who's the third guy? Who's the third one? Third of the crew called? I can't remember. Della Smooch, Dragon Buddy. Hey, Gannon. How you getting, dude? Good to see you. Dragon Buddy's taking a mostly day off. Good on you. Good on you. Good on you. Sugarbush. Someone wanted to get rid of their balls. I mean, speed balls. Oh, honestly. Oh, big lovin'. That's it. Big lovin', Della Smooch, and DB. They're going Mano a MoNKey-LiZaRD. Oh, it's 3 against 1. Right, next up. Oh, dear Lord. I promise I did not sneak this in. This was in here. This, I promise, this was in here. I haven't snuck this in. Jazz. Who is that? High impact. Number 2. Look. I promise I did not. I need to have a little look at this before I open it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Caution. It's a. How on earth? Hoo-hoo-hoo. Hold on a minute. I might just call this stream. Might have a break for a minute. Jazz High Impact Studios. Laurie Barbarossa. How is your father? Anyone know anything about this? High Impact Studio. Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, look at the back issues. Whoa! Okay. Just my new favorite one. Look at her. She is hot. Okay. I promise I did not sneak this in. It's all Marvel, DC, and Valiant, and then this one's in here. So, you know. Hey, Gareth. Very tame. Well, listen. I am very up for seeing Boundless Comics or Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. So if you want to send me those, Gareth, I will be very interested in reading and reviewing those. I am not an expert in comics at all, and I don't have a very large collection. In fact, I was saying when I grew up, we mostly had. I had 1 or 2 Battle Action Force. But I mainly had like magazines like Lookin' and Rad. Didn't really go in for the comic books. 1 or 2 2000 AD, some Dandy and Bean. It wasn't really a comic. Didn't really. So I'm missing some of the knowledge here on comic books. So I do like getting them, and I particularly like it when people send them to me. I've had some great ones sent to me. Chip has sent me some fantastic comics. Jumpy sent me a great set of Ultraman comics, what I absolutely love. And I do. This was on the Vectis auction the other day. There was a load of lots, and no one was bidding on it. So I just thought, well, I'll have a punt and get some, and have a little look through. And at the very least, it's fun reminiscing on the age of some of these, and the ones I know. The ones I don't, you guys can tell me about them. So, yeah, but I do like this. She's very nice. I'm not complaining about her at all. I did back a Kickstarter comic called Sex Cells or something. That's great. Oh, Boobs. Sex Cells, Kurt Cassidy, and also Boobs. I've got Boobs as well. I like Boobs. I did like Boobs. Right. And I do follow Sam Johnson, Geek Girl, and Cabricini. I've bought all of those. So, yeah, the only other line that I do buy is I like the Alien comics, and I have been getting the modern Marvel line of Alien comics as well. I see you unpacked one of those the other day, Gareth, and we're talking about that briefly. I actually don't mind the new Alien Marvel line. It's quite interesting. All right, there we go. So that's interesting. PGM, I'm out of here. It's near. Look after yourself, PGM. See you soon, buddy. Yeah, boobs. Yeah, we used to type in that in the calculators, didn't we? And then hold the calculators upside down. Boobies. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Available on the Comic Toys website. Okay. So my next video will be sponsored by the Comic Toys website, I think. I think that would be good, wouldn't it? Who reckons MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout should be sponsored by Cosmic Toys? Sorry, not Comic, Cosmic Toys. I think that would be a good sponsorship deal. We could do a little advert video. Salacious Rum, MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout, sponsored by Cosmic Toys. Dewsbury, York, England. That'd be a great idea. Hey, Duffy. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Joshy boy. How you doing, fella? Good to see you, my man. Just having a chilled stream. I've got a stack of comics. I've done a load already. And I'm just doing these. I would say there's 100 comics or so. These came actually from one of the Vectors lots recently that no one seemed to be bidding on. So I thought, well, I'll take a little punt on one of the stacks. We'll have a look at. We'll go through them and have a little look. And we'll bag and board those as we go. And I don't know. I'm not a comic expert by any chance, but I know some of you guys in the chat in the army are. So. Right. Oh, we're back onto Dark Horse. Dark Horse Comics tip sheet. Tip sheet. Anyone familiar with that one? It's like a. Is he like a cybernetic monkey? What the hell's up with him? Issue number 12. December 1993. I don't know anything about tip sheet. Oh, there's Godzilla versus Barkley. What the hell? Is Cat aware that there's Godzilla versus Charles Barkley, the basketball player? What the hell is that all about? Sin City? Frank Miller Sin City? Is this a chromium? Is this all black and white? Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow. I have collected some of the Shadow comics. I sent some to Chip as well. AKA the White Shadow. I quite like the Shadow comics. They're very pulpy. They're very kind of 1920s, 1930s kind of. So this is all black and white. Interesting. Looks like it's like more of adverts for other comics, to be honest. The Thing. Oh, RoboCop. Mortal Coils. Interesting. Tales of the Jedi. Star Wars, Tales of the Jedi. Indiana Jones, Thunder in the Orient. Okay. All right. Tip sheet. I guess this is just an advert book for other comics, maybe. All right. Well, we'll bag him and board him. It's got some interesting adverts in there. Didn't know that was a thing. So I guess it is. Gareth, do you sell these bags and boards in your shop? If you do, I'll get them from your shop in the future. I bought them on eBay. Silver size comic bags, 100 count. It might have been 20 quid or something like that. I don't know. Although they haven't got, I don't know what's best really. They just tuck in. The flaps are tuck in rather than stick down. I quite like it when they stick down, but I suppose this doesn't damage the bag by not having anything stick to it. It's just awkward. It's awkward tucking your flap in. I've had a couple of ex-girlfriends like that as well. Let's. I find this ruler helps. Flattening out your flap. It's very important to flatten out your flap. I find nothing worse than a flap that flaps about. Salacious's leg is in the way now of my stack. Salacious, he's doing the splits. Look at him. Look at him. What are you doing? Crazy perv. He's with Perry the bull. Crazy pervert, Salacious. Alright. Let's move these over a little bit. Bring this forward. This is the pack we're working on. Right, this one's got my eye. This one's got my eye. This one's more like it. The Punisher Warzone. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? Let's move the camera up. That's cool. The Punisher. Now, someone might be able to help me here because I have got a list of grail items that I'm after. And one of my grail items is to buy the Punisher Toy Biz action figure from the 90s. And it's the one with the pop-up gun that pops out, so it looks like it looks like the gun is his penis. Believe it or not, that is a thing. If you've not seen the Punisher penis figure, then check it out. He's become a bit of a cult item. I think he's blue. There might be a black variant, but he's Toy Biz. John did find a carded one for me, but I kind of want it loose so I can pop the gun out, play with the gun. But yeah, if anyone finds the Punisher penis figure, let me know and I'll PayPal you straight away so you're not out of pocket. And then I'll PayPal you again for the shipping so you're not out of pocket. But I've never come across one. I think they're more common in America, but we did have Toy Biz over here, so but I can't find them. So the Punisher, check him out. The Punisher penis figure. But I like this. This is cool. He's been bagged already, but the bag's a bit knackered and it's upside down. I'm gonna give him a fresh bag. Yeah, I know. He's in my list of grail items. There's a few quirky things in my list. I'm also after the ET finger, which is a thing. If anyone ever comes across an ET finger, let me know. I would like a loose ET finger, but if someone finds one on the card, I would PayPal you straight away, so you're not out of pocket. The ET finger is, believe it or not, a finger that you can buy of ET's finger. I'm also after a June sandworm. They're hard to get. Gareth has got one in his shop, but it's carded. I kind of want a loose sandworm. No one wants their sandworm on a cart in a box, do they? You want to be able to play with your sandworm. I want to get my sandworm out. I would like to poke a sandworm with ET's finger, or the Punisher's penis gun. That could be a good video, couldn't it? So here's my top 3 items so far: is the June sandworm, the Punisher penis gun figure, and ET's finger. They're not sexual in any way, are they? They're just regular toys for kids. So I like this one. £1.75, issue number 10, £1.20. He's cool. I like him. Looks like we've got some more Justice League coming up. So yeah, the Punisher penis gun, the ET finger, the June sandworm is expensive. I think Gareth's got one in his shop boxed, and it's like 500 quid or something. Which is fair. That is like what they go for. That's not an unfair price. They are expensive. I kind of like want one loose, though. All right, we're back with the Justice League. It's moving day for the Justice League International. DC. Issue number 8, 75 cents. What have we got going on in here? Oh, chipmunks. Is that chipmunks? Chipmunks in the corner. Oh, look, there's chipmunks, the gummy bears, and Fraggle Rock. What the hell? On NBC. Crazy. That must be a Disney advert. New England Comics? What's on the back? Gaming Raiders. Okay. This one's slightly older. Oh, what have we got here? Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy. Cookie dough. Or cookies. We never had that. That's definitely an American thing. Chips Ahoy, I think. You probably can get them now, but we definitely never used to have them. I've definitely seen Chips Ahoy before on TV or something. But yeah, gummy bears. I used to like the gummy bears. The gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. I would like some gummy juice. If anyone can get a hold of any gummy juice, if anyone wants to go out and have a night out on some gummy juice, please invite me. I'll be fun. We'll have a good night out on some gummy juice. Oh, we were singing that at the same time then. We were literally singing that at the same time. I didn't even see you do that. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Yeah, let's get some gummy juice. Shanti, let's get some gummy juice. That'd be fun. It'd be a good night out, wouldn't it? Get a flagon of gummy juice. Okay, Justice League. That's nice. Quite a few Justice League comics in this lot. Gin and gummy juice. Yeah, why not? Why not? High adventures that are beyond compare. They're the gummy bears. There are some gummy bear figures, actually, you can get. I don't have any gummy bears. I do like collecting bears. I've got some Care Bears. I've got some Ewoks. What other bears have I got? I've got some other bears that I intend to put in the Ewok village. Gummy bears would be good. Justice League Europe? What the hell? Justice League Europe? The Revenge of... What's that? Schfon? That's a random issue. August 80... Is that August 92? Issue 41. Disney Afternoon. Tailspin. Rescue Rangers. DuckTales. Ooh. Darkwing Duck. Yep. Sipping on gin and gummy juice. Lay back. With my mind on my money and my money on my gummy. They have Kenners of the Bears plus Chip and Dale. Snoop Dogg did take over. Darkwing Duck. Caffon, I think it's pronounced. Okay. Caffon. Darkwing Duck is everything. Chantel. Yo, Captain Spaulding. What up? Welcome. So, we've got a few Justice League Europe comics here. So, let's get a bag for them. I thought this would be quite a fun stream. I'm quite enjoying this. I think if I get the opportunity, I will get another lot of comics. This is quite a fun stream. I think it's good because you can reminisce a little bit on the age of the comics, you know? So, I'm not very good with the comic ages. Are these golden ages like 20s, 30s? Is that right? Someone can tell me in the chat here. Is the golden age the 1920s, 1930s? Or leading up to pre-war? Is Silver Age post-war and up into the 70s or something like that? And then is it modern? I don't know. What's after, is it Bronze Age? Is that modern? Someone let me know what the classification is. Most of these we've dipped in. Most of these are 80s and early, very. I don't think we've gone past 91. So another Justice League Europe. Maybe 92 we've gone up to. Who is that? I always get my men. Who is that? That's crazy. Good to see you, Captain Sporting. Yeah, who can tell me? Oh, look at this. Airwolf. Acclaim. Nintendo Entertainment System. Great. Awesome. Love Airwolf. This is July 89. 75 cents. UK 50p. God, those were the days when you could get something for 50p. Bayou Billy. What can you get for 50p now? Nothing. I don't think you can get anything for 50p. You can't even park your car for 50p. What can you get for 50p? You can't even get a packet of sweets for 50p. I bet a Freddo's more than 50p now. Do you remember when a Freddo was 5p or 2p? And then it was 10p. For an age, it was 10p. How much is a Freddo now costing you? I bet you can't get a Freddo for 50p, can you? I bet a Freddo's a quid now. Oh, I've got quite a few of these Justice League Europes. I haven't been checking to see what the run is. I may have a run of these Justice League Europes. Shanty was 8 in 89, was turning 3. I was 10. So this is absolutely spot on my childhood era. This, but I did not buy Justice League Europe comics. I was not following these, so it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. There we go. Another one, another Justice League Europe collection. One for the collection. Here we go. One more. Deep Sixth. That's a crazy bit of artwork. If you actually look at what's going on there, it's like an orgy. That's crazy. What's coming out of the Flash's mouth? Look at the Flash. It's like the Flash is. They're engaging in some orgy there, and the Flash is throwing up. This is issue number 2. This is from the same line. May 89, 50p. I wonder. And that's number 4. This is number 2. This is. That's 41. Okay, but this is number. Oh, this has got a real smell to it. Oh. Whew. That's got a whiff. I was clubbing in 89, says Michael. Jesus. My God. He was clubbing in 89, so yeah, watch out. Josh was 10 also. See, it's a good age. I love the old where. Yeah, I kind of figured. I did figure that. I did figure. It makes sense. We're a good vintage, to be honest. 79's a good vintage. 79's a good vintage because we got a good chunk of the 80s and smashed it in the 90s. So we've kind of, that was a good period. It was definitely a good period. I feel sorry for the generation going through now. What crappy times it is to grow up now. Michael turned 2. I turned 21 in 1989, says Michael. Michael was on it at that point. He was getting it on. There we go. Justice League Europe. Nice one. 7 to 10 year age gap is perfect. Maybe 15. Anything after that is gross. No. You like an experienced man. That's okay. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Lady Aisha is back. Lady Aisha likes a toy boy. So, Lady Aisha, we're going to be streaming from Lady Aisha's boudoir this Saturday. So Michael, myself, and Muzzer are in for a proper treat. Michael's still recovering from the 80s. Michael says, guess I'm out, Chantel. Oh, you're out. You're out. Right. Oh, this one looks weird. This one's already been bagged. I'm going to... this bag looks crappy. I'm going to take it out of this bag. This looks very odd. This looks very odd. The Question. Look at that. Whoa. Who knows anything about that? Skells? Who knows anything about that? DC Comics. The Question. The Question. Who knows anything about that? The Question. That's interesting, isn't it? Who can tell me about this one? On the back, we have Bullet Boys, the album from Warner Brothers. Advert for the Phantom. I like the Phantom. He's cool. I do like Defenders of the Earth. Defenders of the Earth, Defenders. There's a Warner Brothers thing here with Bugs Bunny. I don't know anything about this. It's in pristine condition. The Question. Don't know anything about that. Conan is the only exception. He's 60 and is hit it. God damn it. Cool says 89. I was in high school. My high school was 91 to 96. And then 96 to 98 was college. And then I took some time out and then I went to uni in 2000. Me and Muzzer will be getting on with a chicken. Apparently there's going to be... Well, we know Muzzer will get his cock out on Saturday. But Lady Aisha is joining us from her boudoir. Ghosty! Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. Hope you're doing okay. I haven't seen you in ages. How are you? How are things going? Are you okay? You did make me laugh. You shared a very funny video on TikTok, which did get me giggling the other day. I can't remember what it was. Was it a dog? I always laugh at the dog videos. I'm easy. I laugh. I'm an easy laugh. It was very funny. Cool is here as well. Did I just say? I just said hello to Brett. I'm sure. Hello, MLA friends. Good day, Brett. Brett, how are you liking Star Wars Outlaws? What is your opinion? What is your Space Banana score? I'm quite curious to know, Brett. Star Wars Outlaws, out of 10 Space Bananas, what are you rating it? Because I don't know whether to get it or not. I've been watching a little bit. It doesn't look particularly open world to me. It looks more like Jedi Survivor. It looks like it's on rails. I will get it because I get all Star Wars games. I just don't know whether to jump on now. Everyone's streaming it, so there's almost no point streaming it. But I might get it later. But let us know, how are you rating it? Seems to be mixed opinions. Some people hate it. Some people have said it's all right. Good day, Ghost. Help Rum, please. He needs it. Help Rum. I'm all right. Whoa, help me out with some of these comics because I don't know what some of these comics are. Like this one. What is that? The Question. That's crazy looking. Space Bananas. Space Bananas is our rating system. If you'll find, I know you've been going through our back catalogue of videos. There are some adverts that Salacious made. Salacious owns a Space Banana trading company. So Space Bananas are what monkeys eat spider. Call is at work and the job is on hold, so why not check out Rummy? Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. We are going through, we're bagging and boarding a stack of comics that we bought. We won on auction. It's probably about 100 comics. I've done a load of them already, and we've been through them. It's quite fun, this. I must admit, it's quite fun. I'm not a traditional comic book collector. They're actually quite new to me, a lot of these. So it's quite interesting. I do really like them. I love the artwork, and but it's fun looking at the age and the adverts and stuff that's in them. Outlaws, a 3 out of 10. Wow. As bad as that. It's not open world, but that's the least of its issues. Wait for it to go on sale. Wow. That is okay. Well, I trust Brett. That is a staggering score. So, excuse me, let me mute myself. I need to go and get a drink ready. I've run out of cappuccino. Wow. That is a staggeringly low score. Wow. No co-op. Yeah, I see. That's another thing. I much prefer multiplayer games these days. They're a lot more fun playing with your buddies. So it's a shame that could have been an easy way for them to have made it a bit more fun. And like, there seems to be lots of cantinas you can go in. Well, it'd be cool going into the cantina with your buddies, wouldn't it? Maybe 4 for graphics. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, that is a staggeringly low score. Wow. For a multi-million-dollar game, I mean, how do you end up putting out a 4 out of 10 game? I spend millions on it. Okay, let's carry on. Omega Men DC. Which Omega Man shall die? Number 4, $1. Doesn't seem to be a UK price on this. I don't know Omega Men. This is one I'm not familiar with. There's an advert for Intellivision, so this shows the age. It's actually crispy condition. There's a bit of print kind of bleed, but that's not really down to the condition. I'm trying to look at the age there. It's Intellivision, so it's got to be 80s. Maybe 90, maybe early 90s at the most. Omega Man. Oh, there's an advert for Tron. Look at that advert. Fantastic. Tron the game. 1982. 1982. I tell you what, this is I mean, these comics aren't worth a lot. I mean, I won this lot really low, but this is crispy mint for a comic of that age. I mean, it's immaculate. I don't know who the Amiga men are, so if anyone knows who the Amiga men are and what they're about, please let me know. Interested to learn. Interested to learn. Who are the Amiga men? What's their relevance in the DC multiverse? I don't recall having any action figures. I tend to find out more about the comics from the action figures than the comics. When I buy an action figure, I don't know because I like the look of them, but I don't recall having any Amiga men. But this is a minty fresh copy for such an old comic. Right, let's. This seems to work quite well for pressing down. You've got to press down your flaps, everyone. Nothing worse than having your flaps untucked. You've got to tuck them in and press them down. You don't want dangly flaps. Well, you can have I mean, I've known one or two dangly flaps in my time. I mean, it does happen. I like to tuck them in. I like spending some time tucking them in and getting them all nice and ship shape. There will be a Babylon leaning on my desk tomorrow, Bob. Oh, if there are any Babylons, if there are any Babylons being rested on any desks, then it's going to be one hell of a stream. That's all I can say. Ghost has a big box of comics he needs to bag as well. He loves the old ads. That's what we've been looking at today, basically. Yeah, it's been quite therapeutic. Reminds me of Doom Patrol from the artwork. Yeah, a little bit of that. I am familiar with Doom Patrol. Right, this one's got me interested. This is the first British comic look. 2000 AD. Judge Anderson. You're under arrest. 52 pages. Number 10. Oh, it looks like an American version, though. £1.25. Oh, no, it could be English. UK's there, look. 75p. Let's have a look at the adverts, if there are any. Great artwork in here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Rogue Trooper. I've got that game, I think. No, kind of. I've got to get a drink. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that. I've got a tickly throat today for some reason. The old throat thing's coming back. So I've got something to drink. Yo, Mr. B, what's up? Mr. B, we're going through some old comics that I won in an auction, having a look at them, and we're bagging and boarding, reminiscing on some of the age of these. Can't stay, but saw streaming. Hello, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. The granddaddy of the army. Good to see you, buddy. So glad to have a bit of 2000 AD represented. Definitely. $52 pages. I mean, you get your money's worth with a British comic. 52 pages for 75p. Bargain. Absolute bargain. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's tuck the flap in. It's harder when they're thicker comics. Flap doesn't want to stay down so much. She's a hottie. Is she the one out of the film? I think she... Is this the blonde judge out of the film, do you reckon? The one that's telepathic? I wonder if she is. I'm going to have to read this one. I wonder if she is. I know there are more judges, you know. But she could be. This pile... Let's change this pile around a little bit. Let's move this. That's the pile that I've done. And that's the pile. There you go. You can see a little bit more now what we're... There we go. You can see a little bit more what we're doing now. Right. Next. How long are we going? 2 hours. Well, we're getting there. We've broken the back of it anyway. I was going to do this anyway, so I might as well stream it and chat with you guys. We now have back to DC. The new Teen Titans. Well, obviously I know these guys. It's got Robin Hood, and who else we got in there? Is that Cyborg? Cyborg. Some of them are like people's kids, aren't they? In the new Titans, there's definitely a Cyborg. There's a Flash variant of some sort. Whether that's Flash's kid, I don't know. The Omega Men join forces with the new Titans. 60 cents, UK 20p. UK 20p. Holy shit. You can't buy anything for 20p. Number 24. So a bit of a random one. Oh, there's Dungeons and Dragons on the back. Look at these old adverts. Look at these old adverts. Interesting. New capsular construction. There's another mail away. For only $3. Build motorized land and water action vehicles. Value $3. Only $1. I say I'd love to collect things like this. All the old mailaways I want to collect. They're so funny. So interesting. Looks like Kid Flash, Robin, Beast Boy, Cyborg, and Starfire. There we go. Well done, Spidey. Oh yeah, your young lady, your young daughter is in London visiting Big Ben. I hope she has a good time. Yeah, I really hope she's enjoying herself. Stay in contact with her, and yeah, I hope she's having a good one. I was looking, and I have 7 short boxes to sort and bag. You should start a community bagging and boarding stream. Let's do it, man. Let's do it, Ghosty. Let's do it. I like that idea. It's a fun stream for sure. Well, I should have I didn't put the card in first. I called this bagging and boarding with Salacious Rum, but yeah, we could make it. I definitely want to get some more of these lots. I didn't pay much for this lot. and it's providing quite a lot of entertainment. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. But yeah, if you want, if you want to jump on now, you're welcome to. Let me know. I'll put the link up. Send you the link. I'm nearer the end, but I maybe got another half hour. I've broken the back of this one, to be honest. You should be safe. Rum's far north. Yeah, yeah. Oh bless. I'm sure she's having a great time. London's an amazing city. Yo, Pod Racing Palpatine. What up? What up? What up? Good old Palps. You see, Palps's puppy Kestor has joined the 1 Minute Ice Cream Club. Those of you that haven't joined the club, you need to get your videos in. It's very simple to join the 1 Minute Ice Cream Club. Although Shanti has struggled, I know, but all you need to do is get yourself an ice cream, and you need to video yourself not eating the ice cream for 60 seconds for 1 minute, and then after a minute, you can eat the ice cream. And all we need is video evidence that you have managed to not eat it for a minute before you intended to eat it. So it's a test of one's discipline. Send me your videos, and it'll get sent to the panel. And if the panel deem your video to provide enough evidence, you will join the acclaimed 1 Minute Ice Cream Club. So, Gerard, how you doing, Gerard? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We are bagging and boarding comics today, and 100% if people are interested in doing this, and we're doing a community stream where we bag and board together, I'll be up for that. Up for that. It's another nice and simple stream to do. Where we get to look at the comics and reminisce about the time and the age that the comics came out. Look at the adverts; it's quite cool. I've had some really interesting comics in this lot. None of them are particularly expensive or particularly rare, but they're just interesting. I think that Hulk one was probably the best one I've had so far. Kid Flash is Wally West. Say something about him, and Barry Allen are related. Oh, very cool. Aisha's refusing to join the ice cream club. Disappointing. Very disappointing. In the comics, it says either Wally is his nephew or they are cousins. So this is why we need the community. You see, you guys have got the knowledge. Palps, there's an extra special Top Gun school tomorrow. Palps, we are being joined tomorrow by Lady Aisha. She has the first 6 parts to her RoboCop build, and she is going to be building live from her boudoir. And she's got Darth Muzzer excited, so he's promised to get his cock out, and she seems to be excited by that. So it's going to be a crazy stream tour. We're going to start at 2:00. I'm going to bring the stream forward an hour, and as requested by Lady Aisha. Just posted a drawing on the MLA on Twitter. Okay, we'll check that out. If you're not in the MLA Twitter group and you want to be in it, let me know. Likewise, if you're on Instagram and you're not in the MLA Instagram group and you want to be, let me know and I'll add you. Just message me. Zombie Hunters here. Right. The question quarterly. Oh, I had another question one earlier. Very interesting. Looks kind of like a noir or pulp-like, kind of shadow-like. Looks like the Shadow. Oh, look at that. Tales from the Crypt. Look at that. That's a crazy advert. I like this question. It's kind of pulpy, kind of noir-y. Looks like the Shadow. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? With his hat. And then his blindfold, and then his hair just dropping down in front of his eyes. Very cool. Oh, Terminator 2. So this was like 92, 91, 92. I remember when that came out very much because I was really into Arnold Schwarzenegger at the time, and Earth Mum did me a solid and bought me the Terminator 2 limited edition VHS set that came in a big metal tin, an oversized metal tin. It had Terminator 1 and it had Terminator 2. It had the making, and it had a limited edition booklet. And I think I got rid of it. I think I got rid of it. It might be in a lockup, but I'm pretty sure I got rid of it at some point. I got rid of so much cool stuff. Kicking myself now. I had an amazing VHS collection. Absolutely kicking myself about getting rid of that. And yeah, that's what we did though, didn't it? You know, we often sold stuff to buy new stuff. I remember selling a load of toys and a load of VHS because I was really into music. And I started DJing, and I needed decks, and I wanted decent speakers and vinyl. I used to buy so much vinyl when I lived in Sheffield, and we were DJing in clubs and bars. I was always down the record store buying house records and techno and a lot of underground music, breakbeat, and I used to spend a fortune on vinyl. I still have quite a bit of vinyl, but I did lose a lot of vinyl when I was at university to somebody, which I'm not going to speak of. But so anyway, that's interesting. The Question Quarterly, not one I've come across before, but early 90s, looks to be kind of noir. Looks very cool. That might be one I have a little read at. Excuse me while I just have a drink again. My voice is going. Right, let's catch up with the chat. I missed. Anyone seen Gap around? Gap has fallen out with me, Mr. B. Gap. I would just say this so everyone can hear it, because I'm not talking badly about the fella or whatever, but Gap got into a bit of a strop with me personally because I kicked him out of a stream, which was a joke. You know, like I kick people out sometimes, like, oh, like, you're out. And he came on. He came on a Lego Stud stream or one of the streams, and he said something like, "Bob's up his arsehole today" or something. And so Salacious went, "Right, you're out." And it was a joke. I've done it 100 times before, and he got upset, and he messaged me and he said, "You've been mean to me." I said, and I reached out to him and I said, "For God's sake, Gap, don't be stop being such a fanny." And this is the second time he's done this. And the second time I've gone out of my way and reached out to him and said, this is what I said verbatim: "Gap, you're being silly. Salacious and Bob love you. We're gonna miss you if you don't hang around with us. We did not intend for you to be felt like we were not intending to be mean. We were just, it was a joke." And he did come on. To be honest with you, I'm the only stream he ever comes on and say stuff like that. He acts very well behaved on other streams, so he gets away with murder on my streams. In any case, I messaged him. He hasn't messaged me back, and he left the MLA Twitter group, and so he hasn't spoken to me since. So that's why you don't see him. It's not my doing. I've reached out to him and I've said, "Gap, you're being silly," but you know, I can't force him. Gap does what Gap will do, and yeah, he's had a little temper tantrum with me, and that's it. He won't come back. So so you'll see him on other streams, in other chats though, being very active and being very nice and very courteous and cordial in chats on other streams. So interesting how, you know, the behavior changes a little bit. Whereas, you know, so anyway, that's all I'm going to say on the matter. I do like Gap, and Gap very much has a place in the MLA, but I can't control him. If he doesn't want to be here, he doesn't want to be here. I've reached out plenty of times, and I've done it more than once now. So he knows where to. If he wants to come and hang out, he's very welcome. And I am not the sort of person to hold grudges. I'm too old for all that. I'm too old for drama as well. I'm not into all of that. I had enough. We've all had enough drama in our lives to be bothered about drama on the interwebs. So that is all I'm going to say of the matter. Zombie, good to see you. Good to see you, Zombie. Zombie, tomorrow, the Top Gun model stream is going to be something to behold because we are being joined by Lady Aisha. She has the first 6 packages for the Fans Home Robocop build, which by all accounts is an incredible model set. But not only that, but we have been reliably informed that she will be building her building desk gives a good shot of Lady Aisha's boudoir. So she's got us all excited, particularly Darth Muzzer, who has promised to get his cock out. And this won't be the first time that Darth's got his cock out. And it's not cock as in keep on collecting cock. It's his chicken cock that he's got out before. So we're all excited. Yeah. Oh, perhaps it's at the Chili Festival. So there we go. We might get a live news bulletin from the Chili Festival. Aisha's not allowed ice cream. Well, I've mentioned that. I'm not going to mention it again. Gerard's bagging and boarding, very good. We might make. Ghosty was saying we should do a community stream where everyone comes on and bags and boards. Well, I'm up for that. You know what I'm like. If anybody would like to join me to do bagging and boarding, let me know. And we could definitely make this a regular thing. I'm enjoying it for sure. I'm not mentioning him anymore. Did I just hear you call me the Shadow? Yes. This comic, The Question, I've never come across, but it's very Shadow-like. I don't think it is the Shadow, but the character is very reminiscent of the Shadow. The Shadow. Hey, KOC, how are you going? Have you got the Tales from the Crypt toys? I haven't. Do you know, I was rewatching your room tour videos the other day. Both of you have got great collections. Yeah, did I see any of you guys got Tales from the Crypts? I don't know, but you've got some great stuff. But no, I haven't got any of those. No. I have some comics from '92 as well. Well, you might want to join our bagging and boarding club. Let's get through here so I can get on the next one. Good to see you, KOC. Thanks for joining us. Aisha's telling them about our thing tomorrow. Bob put Salacious on while you have it. He's here. He's there. He's just there. He's there with Perry the bull. Don't worry. He's about. He's never far away. Lady Catherine's here. How you doing, Lady Catherine? Good to see you. Good to see you. I've got to say, the AI shots of Lady Catherine that she sent me that I've put on as shorts. Lady Catherine is smoking as a Sith. Absolutely smoking. So, if you've not seen those, they're on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. We're on part 3. I have had that many messages, Kat, saying, "Is there going to be a part 4?" So, we need a part 4, please. I am so far away from that. It's so unfair that, you know, I've been nothing but nice and gone out of my way, you know. Like, even though I haven't done anything wrong, I've gone out of my way going, oh, miss you, and I want, I've gone out of my way as being as friendly and welcoming as I can be. And he's having a strop, so let him have one. I can't control what people do. He knows I was kidding. I'm not talking about it anymore because I've given up enough energy about it. Excuse me while I'm drinking. My throat's really going. Shit, I muted myself. I don't know how long I've been muted for. I've been talking to people as I've been putting the things up. Shit, sorry. I had a little drink while I was muted. Sorry about that. I'm not going to go back. I was the people where I put your thing up. I was actually chatting to you then. Right. Let's get on to the next. God, I'm so stupid. I'm muting myself. I'm sorry. I've just had some conversations with people then, whilst I was muted. I think I was. If you missed the bit, I was saying that Mr. Blobby's coming back. He's going to take on Lady Catherine. He wants to reclaim the title. We've got a couple of new puzzles, and this time Mr. Blobby's taking the title. The puzzle wars need to return. So we've got a nice 3D Death Star puzzle. We've got an Airfix puzzle. But yeah, if you missed the last Puzzle Wars, it's Mr. Blobby versus Vader's Girl for the title of the puzzle master. And Mr. Blobby, who is in the army and one of Salacious's acquaintances, he means business this time. Oh, I didn't even look at this. I've just bagged the board and didn't even talk about it. All right, here we go. This is Wild Dog DC. I don't know what this is. What the hell is that? This is Wild Dog. Anyone know about Wild Dog? Part 2 of a 4-part miniseries. This is UK 40p. This is issue number 2. October 1987. I don't know anything about this. This is Wild Dog. Anyone know? I didn't look at the advert. Sorry. Let me know if you know anything about that. I am in the dark on that one. Sorry, Gerard. I'm always bloody talking to myself. I were muted for about 2 minutes, 3 hours, and 3 hours. Well, I wasn't. God damn you. That's funny. That's funny. Right, let's crack on. This one's a little bit older, a little bit worn. Our Army at War featuring Sergeant Rock, DC Superstars. September, number 272. Still only 20 cents, and then it's got an 8p stamp on it. Why are Sergeant Rock and Easy Company saluting a Nazi flag? Oh, it's got Easy Company in it. Easy Company, wow. Well, if you've ever seen Band of Brothers, Easy Company landed on D-Day. Wow, this one's got a bit of age. Look at these old adverts. This is fantastic. Oh, it's got a proper whiff to it as well. Big Jim's. You can win $100 worth of Big Jim's toys in the fabulous new Big Jim Puzzle Sweepstakes from Mattel. Look at the artwork on this. We'll have to... Oh, look at that. There's a knight. There's a knight with St. George's flag on, look. I'm gonna have to go back and read this one. There are knights in this one. Knights of the Templar. Do you need extra money? $100 could be yours. Cheerful house, prizes or cash. I love these old adverts. And then on the back, we have how to tell your dad you're ready for a Daisy BB gun. No way. There's a BB gun advert on the back. Wow, this is... I reckon this might be the oldest one. This is before the 80s. This is definitely not 80s. This is 60s or 70s. I mean, it's color. It's a color print, so... I mean, look at that cap. It's either very early 80s or late 70s. Let's see if I can find a date. My thing is, I need some of those pervy magnifying glasses that Michael and Muzza have, because I can't see. I can't. The text is too small. I don't know. I would say, or 8p. If it was 8p, it was probably 70s, because that's so cheap, so cheap. You didn't win the last puzzle war, and you won't win this either. See? Spirited talk. Spirited talk. That is an old one. What year was it realized? I don't know. But it's probably 60s, I would say. I say you reckon 70s? Yeah, it could be 70s. You're probably right, 70s. Little Cock says he wants to enter in the competition to win the Big Jim toys. I wonder if you send... I wonder where the mail would go. Aisha has 2 pairs of pervy glasses. Chip says 74. There we go. This is why we need Chip and Ghost and you guys around that know what you're talking about. You'll need the pervy glasses for the yeah, I probably will. That June helicopter model is tiny. Have you seen how small the box is? That June model. There's the size of a comic. There's the June helicopter thing model. It's tiny. I'm never going to be able to build that. Right. Well, that might be my oldest one, 1974. I wasn't even born. I was born in 79, so before my time. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, see, well, we're preserving them a bit, aren't we, as well, by keeping them. They're in. There's one or two that are a bit battered, but they're actually, these are in pretty good condition. They yellow a bit, don't they? The older ones, the paper yellows, but it's to be expected. I mean, it's 74. I mean, God. I mean, 20. I mean, what's that, 50 years old? There we go. 50-year-old comic book. Next up, we have... Okay, no, I am not familiar with this. Red Circle Comics. Red Circle Comics, Thunder Bunny, #1, $1. No, literally no idea. Literally no idea. How about that? What a crazy thing. He's not boarded, but he is bagged. I'm going to take him out of this bag, give him a new one. Oh, there's two in here. There's two. Thunder Bunny. Oh, and this one's... Do you know, they're both minty because they've basically, one's provided a back, one's provided a little bit of rigidity for the other. So they're both pretty minty. Anyone know anything about Thunder Bunny? Print's a bit, the print is a bit, you can see where the printing cut is not... Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. No, excuse me. Yeah, the print's not been cut properly. Thunder Bunny. Very interesting. There's like wow, well, they're all like superhero animals. Thunder Bunny. Thunder Bunny. Oh my lord, this is crazy. He flies. Wow. I'm trying to read the name. I can't read it. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. I'll put one. We'll stick them in separate. We'll stick them in separate ones. Thunder Bunny. Who knew? I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't even know Red Circle Comics. I didn't even know that was a thing. Do we have any Thunder Bunny fans out there? Thunder Bunny. Let's tuck that one in. Anyone after a Thunder Bunny #1? Didn't even know that was a thing. We'll put this one in its own one as well. These are all falling down now. Thunder Bunny. Oh, my voice. Let's get some more drink. What's the matter with me? Please don't go ill. I'm doing jury service next week. We've never done it before. I've got to be at the Crown Court on Monday morning. No idea what the case is. So that's going to be interesting. Bit of hassle. But I'd rather get it out of the way. I don't want to be called later on in the year because I'm going to be busier later on in the year. So I don't want to get a recall when I really need to be working. So that's going to be interesting. Well, there you go. Thunder Bunny. Anyone know anything about Thunder Bunny? September 74 to be exact. Feels old all of a sudden. Thanks, Bob. Oh, sorry, Chip. You You might be able to finish that model on a stream for a change because it's so small. Thanks, Zombie. Oh, he's such a joker, that guy, isn't he? He's such a joker. Us cocks were free. Might just get a pair of reading glasses, Rum. They will help. I think I probably do. I probably need to go to the opticians. I think I dated a Thunder Bunny when I was younger. That's funny. Right. Funny, what's this? Thunder Bunny in his satin tights, fighting for our rights in the red, white, and blue. Ooh. There we go. We got some lyrics here from one of the cocks. Who knew that one of the cocks was a wordsmith? We were going to have to do a song together. Okay, looks like this is a bit of a more of a graphic novel. What do you call this one? Or an omnibus? Or I don't know what you call this. Marvel Comics triple-sized 30th anniversary spectacular. Fantastic Four. Now check this out. This is awesome. Ready? Look at that. Look at that. That is super cool. Look at Galactus. Wow. There's the Watcher. There's the Hulk. This is super cool. I like this set. Oh, Streets of Rage on the Mega Drive. That was my favorite game. Streets of Rage 2 was my favorite game. Well, and Streets of Rage, but 2 was better. So this was in the 80s. Great artwork. Trog. TV trading cards. Is this going to go in? Is this going to fit in a bag? I don't know if it will. £2.50 US, £1.25. What a bargain! This is great. I don't even know. Maybe I don't need a board. If I can get it in a bag, maybe that will suffice. Probably doesn't need a board because it's pretty stiff, everyone. I knew that was coming. Oh, it's gone in fine. I reckon I might be able to get a card in there. I reckon I can get a card in there, you know. Even though it's a triple. There we go. No problem. That's a great one. Fantastic. Literally fantastic. See, writes itself. Literally fantastic. You're sweet, fantastic. You make me feel majestic. It's a great song, that is, by Ian Brown from the Stone Roses on one of his solo albums. I think it's called the album is called The Greatest, and the song is called Sweet Fantastic. Brilliant record. Really, really uplifting, beautiful song, Sweet Fantastic by Ian Brown. Check it out. If you ever want a song to make you feel good, especially make you feel good about somebody else, you know, when you have a partner, you know, or somebody close to you that's just incredible, and you can't, it's hard to, especially when you first start dating somebody, you know, and you meet somebody fresh and new, and there is just nothing about them. You can't even think of a bad word about them. They just light up your world. You know, that's what that song is about. Sweet Fantastic. Very uplifting. You should listen to that song. I like listening to that song. It's a great record. Ian Brown, Sweet Fantastic. Check it out. Right, New Mutants. This is cool. Look at that. Wow. Fantastic. So, Obviously, we got some Spider-Man villainry going on here. That's the Vulture, isn't it? Who is the other one? It says from the Spider-Man, Vulture soars. Oh, and Rusty Collins is his prey. Rusty Collins. And this is Rob Liefeld, it says at the bottom. $1. February. So that's a cool cover. The New Mutants. I like that. Sky Shark from the Nintendo. That's a nice piece of art. Look at that. Look at the Vulture there. Looking freaky. Oh, Double Dragon 2 on the back. I love Double Dragon. See you, Shanti. Look after yourself. See you, Shanti. I have to be off. Need to actually do some work before I log off. Take it easy. See you, Shanti. See you, Shanti. Oh, so that was an annual, was it? That was an annual. Thunder. Oh, yeah, we've done that. We've done that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm struggling. Where are we? Rum. I have Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I have 1 and 2. I don't know if I've got 3. I think I've got 4. I think I've got 4 on the Switch. They brought out 4 as a limited run. But I don't think I've got 3. I think I'm missing 3. But 1 and 2, awesome. You said the word stiff to get. I did not. There was no intentional use of the word stiff there, or stiffness, or stiffy. I would never do that. Sweet Fantastic, yeah. Yes, I think it's Sweet Fantastic, yeah. Sweet Fantastic, you make me feel majestic. By a guy named Ian Brown. Ian Brown, the former lead singer of Stone Roses. Ian Brown. Absolute legend. Ian Brown. A very, very uplifting song. You find yourself singing it, but then you realize that you're singing it about somebody. And you didn't realize you were doing it. You'll sing along with it. I bet you sing along with it. If you don't know who Ian Brown is, you'll probably, this most famous moment, other than being the Stone Roses frontman, was he made a song called F-E-A-R, Fear. And all of the lyrics start with F-E-A-R. So he goes through the whole song and the words all start with F-E-A-R in that order. And it's him riding his bike through Manchester backwards in the video. That's his most, other than the Stone Roses, that's probably his most famous moment as a solo artist. Right, let's chuck the flap in. These flaps need a lot of attention. Like that one, the New Mutants. That one's cool. Right. We're back with the Fantastic Four. Doomsday +1. 65 cents. June 2079. Look at that cover. That's an incredible cover, isn't it? I like that. There's 1 or 2 really nice comics in here. Rip-offs. The Rip-offs gang. Crack of Doom? Is it Doom? What is this? This is insane. Is that She-Hulk? In the Fantastic Four? What's going on? I might have to read that comic. That looks very interesting. I like the look of that one. You got Double Dragon. I mean, Double Dragon was a staple, wasn't it? To be honest, an absolute staple. You know, from the arcades. I had it on Atari, and then it made its way. It was on console as well, wasn't it? Yeah, a classic Double Dragon, absolute classic. Yeah, it was Mega Drive. Oh, yep, you're all right, Aisha. You do seem to go through the mill. Or are you all right? Is it for you or somebody else? We've had you've said this, but this has happened before. Are you okay? You got us worried now. That's crazy. Is it for you or somebody else? What is going on? She's good. Okay. I don't know whether that was for you or for somebody else. Yeah, it's I like dark songs, but sometimes you need some uplifting ones. Definitely. Are you sure okay? She-Hulk was once part of the team. Ah, okay. Okay. I do have She-Hulk #1. That was one of the comics I do have somewhere. Yeah, I hope Aisha's okay. It was a bit of a vague. I don't know if that was for her. She said to Michael she's okay. You need to let us know. Slightly worrying comment. So I like that one. I do like that one. Right, getting there now. The Saga of Dragon Sword. The Warlord. Wow. Back in the USSR. What the hell? It's like a warlord in the USSR being fired on by a MiG? What is that all about? That's crazy. UK 20p. So this is got some age. Challenge 860 Lego advert. The Warlord. Oh, look at that. It's a big ape. Tyco World Championship. I had a Tyco racing set. Most people in England had Scale Electric, but I had a Tyco one. Nigel Mansell Tyco World Racing set. This comic looks crazy. That's one I might check out. Very crazy. Oh, someone's saying Golden Axe. I remember Golden Axe. Golden Axe and Altered Beast. A couple of classics there. Strider. Yeah, some of those early Mega Drive games were awesome. I remember getting the cheat for Sonic, where you don't die and you can run mega fast, and you can just sprint straight through the levels really quickly, and you never die. You can just run mega quick. You have to do I don't know, up, down, left, right, something on the menu screen, and it puts you into cheat mode. Back in the day when you had cheats, they don't have cheats anymore. That's cool. The Warlord, I like that one. This pile's about to start falling over. Who's who in the Legion of Superheroes? Popes. Alex Kidd. Yeah, Alex Kidd. Remember Alex Kidd? That was a built-in game on the Master System. Who's Who in the Legion of Superheroes? The definitive guide to the 30th century's greatest heroes. Wow, that's cool. Is that Darkseid? Oh, look, this is cool. It's like a guide. Look, that's awesome. Oh, I like that. This is a good one to have. Dream Girl. Good Dream Girl. Very cool. Fatal 5. Persuader. Very cool. Nice artwork. Very nice artwork. I like that one. All right, let's speed up a bit. We're almost there. I'm starting to feel hungry. I have got a pizza in the fridge. So it's pizza time today. What's everyone else having? We always talk about food. What's everyone having for dinner? I'm having a pizza today. I think it's pepperoni. There we go. That's a nice one. I like that. So this is quite a fun stream. Let me know if you're enjoying this. I don't have loads of comics, but I will buy more if I get more lots like this. Super cheap lots. And do more bagging and boarding streams. Particularly, as Ghosty says, we could do a community one where people join and we bag and board together. Oh, look at this one. Star Trek, The Next Generation, Ill Wind. It's got Data on the front, look. That's some Gorns as well. I'm a massive Star Trek fan. I definitely, my favorite Star Trek is the original movies. So, yeah, 1 to 6. Particularly 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, I think are the best. 2's the best. 1 is definitely underrated, but 2 in particular is just a masterpiece. 4 is very funny. 3 is like a good Link movie. But then I did grow up with Next Generation as well, and I love Next Generation. And I think I might be wrong, but I think I've got all of the Next Generation on VHS. I could be wrong. I can't remember. I think I might have. I think I collected them at boot sale. I've got a lot of Star Trek on VHS, and in any case, if not all of them, I've got a lot. So that's cool. I don't have any Star Trek comics though, so that's cool. This is obviously a more modern one. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on, Cindy Crawford. How is your father? William Baldwin and Cindy Crawford. Fair game. Phew, how'd you get past that? Don't know if I've seen that. But he was in a lot of kind of sexy movies, wasn't he? He was in Sliver. Was it Sliver with Sharon Stone? So this is quite a nice comic. Kind of very colourful. Full page. There's no boundaries in the comics. A great comic, this. I'm gonna have to get some more Star Trek Next Generation ones. Okay. CD advert. The Charlatans. It's funny how it says The Charlatans UK. It's obviously an American comic. It says The Charlatans UK. That's funny. The Charlatans are a great band from Manchester. Couple of great songs to look out for if you're into saving some songs. Always up for recommending songs. So it's a couple of Charlatans songs to seek out on Spotify or Apple or whatever. One is called Then, THEN, The Charlatans Then. Great song. Another one is The Only One, which Salacious sings to Only One Kenobi sometimes. The only one. The only one I know. Amazing song. So then, Only One. One to Another. North Country Boy. Great indie rock band. I don't know who's the other one. Heather. I can't read the other one. Heather something. I can't read that. Oh, look at that advert for Aliens. It bleeds. It can read your mind. It's a born killer. It is the least of your worries. Can the alien read your mind? I don't think he can read your mind. Aliens. What game is that then? A comic book adventure? Mindscape. That's a video game, isn't it? I don't know. That advert's cool, though, isn't it? Aliens. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Oh, I'm behind in the chat massively. All right. What's going down? Has Aisha said anything yet? Is she all right? Vadertron. What's up, dude? Good to see you, Vadertron. Oh, he's having lamb shanks. God damn you. I want lamb shanks. That's great. It's only 8 in the morning, so I'm going to have peanut butter Captain Crunch and Captain Crunch for supper later. I think I might have goulash. Oh, I like a bit of goulash. I like a bit of goulash. You got to go to, yeah, you got to go east to get some proper goulash. But yeah, I don't mind it. The Borg are the best. I'm pro Borg. Who else is pro Borg? I'm pro Borg. I know I'm a bit of Borg. I'm more pro Betazoid though. Bit of Betazoid. I like Deanna Troy. I've got a thing for Deanna Troy. I've army built some Deanna Troys. I like Deanna Troy quite a lot. Deanna Troy's got some great assets. Very pro Deanna Troy. And her mum was Randy. Not only was her mum really Randy, and she always wanted it on. She always wanted it on with Bacard, but she was also Gene Roddenberry's wife in real life, and she also is the computer voice in the original films and in Next Generation. Good to see you, Vadertron. What state are you in? New South Wales. I spent quite a lot of time in New South Wales, traveling through New South Wales. I've been to, I think, most of the towns in New South Wales. And then all into Queensland, up to Cape Trib and Cairns. Love New South Wales is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We live like 2 hours away from each other. One in West Sydney, me on the Central Coast. Yeah, I rented an apartment in Coogee for a few weeks. That was a lot of fun. I love the whole suburb thing you've got going on in Sydney. The burbs, like they're all little communities. Coogee was awesome. We had a little apartment, little flat. I used to walk down the beach, spend the day on the beach, get an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, or get a Chinese. Oh, anyway, been windy today. The beach was busy at 1 today, and it wasn't even the weekend. Oh, baby. Aisha's back. Are you all right, my darling? Are you good? Are you okay? We hope you are okay. We do hope you are okay, Aisha. Vadertron's got a good channel. Vadertron's got a great collection. You two have both got a good collection. You guys have both got good collections. Ambulance crew are here for a friend. Well, I hope your friend's okay. Hope your friend's okay. 7 of 9. Shit. How did I miss 7 of 9? Now that you've said it. Now that you've said it. There's also that hot Vulcan chick as well in Enterprise. Melbourne. Right, here we go. Oh, watch Charles Bronson. We're a very young... No way. Really? In Death Wish? You're joking. I've seen Death Wish. It's got Deanna Troy's Babylon's in there. Really? She's flashing her nacelles. Holy shit, you're kidding me. Really? Oh, I need to get a 4K Ultra HD version of Death Wish then. Really? Well, Deanna Troy gets her Babylon's out. There is a porno. Oh my god. I hate to admit this, but I did watch this porno once. It's kind of a softcore porno. And it had the security guard in it, the blonde-haired. What was the blonde-haired security lady in it? Do you know, I think it might have been the Red Shoe Diaries, which was like a set of soft porno films that they start off with. It starts off, it's David Duchovny. It's David Duchovny like at night in like this alley, and he's got a dog. And he's like the narrator, the host. And he introduces these shows. It's like an anthology type of thing. Kind of like the Outer Limits kind of shit. Like, it's a new story each time, you know. And he's like the host, and he's like telling you the story. The Red Shoe Diaries, I think it's called. It's David Duchovny. And he's like proper, you know, like steezy, whatever. Anyway, and he tells these stories. And there is soft porn, basically. And one of them has got, what's her name? The blonde-haired security guard from Star Trek. And she properly gets her Babylon's out in that. Yeah, that was after she was in Star Trek. Red Shoe Diaries, I think she's in. I did spend a lot of time in Nimbin. I did. I did leave Sydney. I went all the way up. Noosa, Byron Bay, Townsville, Bundaberg, Mission Beach, Gold Coast. I stayed in loads of places. I got the Greyhound coach, so I literally, every time it stopped, I got off and stayed wherever I was for, you know, a period. Yo, APD. How you doing, buddy? How you going? If you've not seen APD, joining the 1 Minute Ice Cream Club, he has become our official unicorn, or unicornetto, as he puts it. Quite an interesting moment. Earth Mum was particularly in. You got Earth Mum's attention. Right. Good to see you, APD. Good to see you, buddy. Next up, I don't know this one. Amazing Man. DC Special. Amazing Man. Anyone know that one? Good to see you, Nick. Amazing Man. I don't know this one. Okay, good. You have us worried. You do have us worried. A kidney infection. Okay, well, it could be worse, I suppose. Although, if you're having to call the ambulance, that's not great. So, but glad you're. I know. Sorry for your friend, and I hope your friend's okay. But we are glad that you are okay. Denise Crosby. That's it. Red Shoe Diaries. That's it. Marina Surface was in Death Wish 3. Lieutenant Yar. That's it, Lieutenant Yar. You did. You did. You did. I don't know what this one is. Amazing Man. Oh, look at the M&M's advert. M&M's. This is 1985. And they had peanut butter M&M's or plain, look. Chocolates. Candies. So that's wrong, isn't it? They're not candies. It's chocolate. Oh, look at the Centurions advert. That's cool. Witness the merging of man and machine. Centurions. I was never allowed a Centurion, or not. I wasn't allowed it, but we didn't have much money, and they couldn't afford it. I wasn't allowed a Centurion, but I did get an Ace McCloud pencil topper. So it was basically the figure of Ace McCloud in a pencil topper. So I never had any of the Centurions. I'm not to say I didn't have many toys, because I did. I was spoiled. I did get, like, I had the Millennium Falcon, and I had the X-Wing. So I definitely had, I was, Earth Mom has always, spoiled me. I'm not saying we weren't rich. We were working class. We were an army family. So lived in army houses all my life, moving around army houses. So we weren't rich or anything. We were working class, like, army family. Well, like for most people back then, it was, it wasn't, we weren't flushed with money or cash or anything. But I definitely was looked after, and had definitely had toys, but I think I think it was at that time where there was so many toys. Like now, when you think about it, there aren't new lines cropping up every, it's the same. It's pretty much the same lines. Like, there aren't loads of new lines. But in the 80s, there were so many toy lines coming out, weren't there? Like, within the space of, if you think about it, within the space of a few years, we went from Star Wars to He-Man to Transformers to Mask, and then on and on and on, and Turtles, and I think I stopped at Turtles, basically. Turtles was I think from the Turtles onwards, I was chasing girls in fields. So, but there were so many toys, so many toy lines. Like, there was always one lad at school, wasn't there, that had, like, everything, I know who it was in my school. He was a lad called John McClane. We used to go around John McClane's house, and he had the AT-AT, and he had the Hoff base, and he had literally everything, and he had loads of action, man. So we'd go around, we'd take our toys, and we'd go around his house and play with his toys. Basically, he had everything, John McClane, and he had he had a bigger garden, so we could properly battle, in his garden. But you weren't, it wasn't like, people were jealous or out. It was just, you had your toys, and the toys you had, you loved, But yeah, I remember going to Woolworths and going, oh, God, can I have a Centurion? And I wasn't, for some reason, I wasn't allowed one. But I did get a Centurion pencil topper, and I love that bloody thing. It was that guy, I think he's Ace McCloud, and he was doing, I think he was doing that, I think. And he had his stuff on, and he was a pencil topper, but it was like a good 2-inch size pencil topper. Like, it was like it was a good figure, a good, it was a good, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Like, I wasn't upset. I loved it, I treasured that bloody pencil topper. In fact, I never used it as a rubber. I think you could use it, but I never used it. Tommy. Oh, Oreos. See, we never had Oreos either. Well, we only got Oreos in this country in, like, 2000s onwards, I think. So that's cool. I don't know the comic, but that's cool. But yeah, the Centurions. I have bought one of those ramen toys Centurions. I had to, you know, he was redoing them. I was like, see, I think this is it. I think I'm making up now for, like, I'm now I'm in my 40s. I'm buying all the bloody toys that I never had. So I did buy one of those new ramen toy Centurions. You know, that's nice. That's a nice one. I don't know what it is, but that's nice. Right. I'm definitely going to get Death Wish 3. You did get Earth Mum's attention. You did. Yeah, she thought you were very... She likes you, definitely. What came first, Centurions or Visionaries? I don't know. But I do like the Visionaries as well. That was the whole hologram phase. Everything was either lenticular or hologram. I remember the lenticular shields on the Secret Wars. That was something else I wanted. I wanted the Secret Wars figures, but I never got any of those. I had Mask. I had Star Wars. I had some He-Man. I had some Mask, and I had some Transformers. And then that was probably it, really. That was probably it. I probably stopped then. Then it was computer games. Then it was computer games, and then it was girls, and then it was music. Then it was just all music and films. Oh, I've got an Avengers. 12p. 185. That's cool. The Yesterday Quest. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This one's a bit older. Oh, the page got a page. It's a shame, isn't it? There you go. Battlestar Galactica. Full color t-shirts. $4.99. Look at that. $4.99. A Battlestar Galactica t-shirt. That's great. 80s were brilliant for toy. Yeah, it was. It was just non-stop. And in the same with the 90s. What did I say? John McClane. Like, what did I say? John McClane. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the guy. It was. Yeah, it was before he didn't. Yeah, exactly. He went on to star in Die Hard. That's right. Centurions was 86. Visionaries was 87. That's cool. Right. Okay. Well, I've got an Avengers. It's my first Avengers comic, I think. Like that. I'm gonna have to get some British comics next time as well. Bit of a mix. With some Battle Action Force and the UK Transformers and the UK Mask comics, which are different to the American ones. We'll see what adverts are in those ones. I loved Mask. I love Transformers and I love Mask. I love the opening scene of Mask. You know? The opening bit. I love the opening bit where they select which agents are going to be on the mission. You know, and they go code name, you know, Condor or whatever it is, you know, and then you see them in their regular life, wherever they are, doing something, and then they've got to go and they rush off, and then they go and get their mask put on them, you know, and it goes through that bit. Why haven't they made a Mask film? A Mask film would be amazing, wouldn't it? I'm gonna have to make a new pile. These are all starting to fall down. Why haven't they made a Mask film? It would be amazing. It would be incredible. It would, wouldn't it translate as well to film? You know, with a really funky like synth soundtrack, and you know, with a synthy rock. Oh, look at this, Alf! I've got an Alf comic. I haven't looked through this pile before, as you can tell. Issue number 1. I've got Alf number 1. Marvel, $1. I've got a cough. I've got Alf number 1. It's actually very minty, fresh as well. Oh my god, there's popples on the back. What the hell? I remember the popples. My little sister had a popple. Would you look at that? That's so cool. It's really clean. It's very clean. There's no... Can you see in the shine? There's no blemishes on that at all. That's been very well looked after. It's got a print. Some of these are... you can tell some of them are better printed than others. It's got the... what do you call it? From the print thing on there. What do you call that? It'll come to me in a minute. Wow. NPC model kits as an advert for Sega Master System advert. So this is mid-80s, isn't it? Tang. This is cool. Oh, look at the Casio keyboard. That's great. Pleased with that. Glad there's a Alf comic. I don't know if I've got an Alf. That might be a toy I need to add to my list. An Alf. To go on my wish list. To go with the Punisher penis figure from Toy Biz. The E.T. finger. The June sandworm. I promise you, there are non-pervy toys in my wish list. That's great. That's really nice. Yeah, we've all got a wish list of toys, haven't we? I've got some proper strange ones on my wish list. I want the original Kenner alien, the one that scared kids to death. That's nice. That's a really nice one. Right. Only a few to go. Another Justice League. This time it's Justice League of America, not Justice League of Europe. 54, September. Is that 91? I can hardly see it. Breakdowns Part 3. So this is part of a mini-series by the looks of it. The Three Musketeers? Oh, it's got a bit of a crease inside. Never mind. This one's been red. Never mind that. It's been red. Someone's enjoyed it. Crackerjack. Okay. Cover's in good condition. There aren't many creases on the covers of these. They seem to have been pretty well looked after. I'm not sure there's any value in them. I wonder what Alf number 1 is worth. I don't suppose Alf is a huge market. Right, that's nice. Interesting cover. Alf 1 is worth between... No, it's not. No. Can someone fact check Michael? How much is Alf number 1 worth? Yes, it is, Rob. In good condition and graded. Well, I'm telling you, this is it this same one? This is minty fresh. This hasn't got a blemish on it. I mean, obviously, what I think is minty fresh is different to what the graders think. Like they look at print bleeds and all sorts, but there's no markings on this at all. So that might be that might be a home run then. That's why these auction lots for comics are worth it, because I didn't pay much for this at all. So great. Well, that's a result. Not as much value as Alf 48, which Rum has to look up. Okay, all right. Right, almost there. I've got another speedball, number 3. I think I might be close to the whole run of these. Well, at least 1 to 9. I don't know. I seem to have a lot of them. Seem to have more than a few of them. Let's bag this one. There's a Spider-Man there. No, I'm gonna put that one over there. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Oh, what's that advert? Oh, it's another Buck Rogers. The Buck Rogers board game. The Buck Rogers board game. Okay, these look to be British comics next, because they are the larger format. Which I don't have any bags or boards for. Because I don't know the size of these. Someone's going to have to help me with these, or I'm going to have to do some research. Because these are... I always find the British ones get a bit more battered as well. Like this one's got... It's like more of a magazine, this. The Exploits of Spider-Man, £1.99, 28th of July, 1993. Free Fantastic Four poster. It's electrifying. Plus Spider-Man, 2099. And yeah, it is a comic. It's just a bigger sized format. It's got Venom in it. Where was Venom? I saw Venom a minute ago. There's Carnage. Look at Carnage. That's cool. Is the poster still in here? Oh, look at that. The Man Called Electro. That's cool. Looks like the poster's probably gone. There's not really any adverts in there. That's weird. It's like a real life kind of thing. Well, that's interesting. The Exploits of Spider-Man. And then we have a couple of Thunderbirds comics. Thunderbirds. Super T-shirt competition. It's like 85p. 1993, episode 31 and episode 48. Thunderbirds are go. So these proper English size, mega sized. They are comics though. Oh, look at that. Great artwork. Assassination. Well, okay. Well, I can't back and board those, but I'll have to get some English size ones. Cross and Blackwell Thunderbirds. Cross and Blackwell. You guys didn't have that, did you? That was an English thing, Cross and Blackwell. Pasta shapes. Cross and Blackwell. Thunderbirds pasta tins. I bet they were nice. And then we've got Ertl, Super Mario Brothers figures. Now they're real. They're the adverts. So that's the end of my bagging and boarding for today, for this stream. So I think this was a lot. Look, there's quite a lot there. They look thicker, obviously, once you've bagged and boarded them. But there's some interesting ones in there. I thought the Alf was awesome. Some interesting Justice League. Quite a lot of Justice League. Some really nice Fantastic Four comic. So that was the thing. Let me know if you let me know, will you? Was this an interesting stream? Did you find this something that you'd like to see again? Would you like me to open it out to people so that other people can we can bag together? When would be a good time to do this? Just struggling for time, really. Slots, but right. So what people have said. Cook, I don't remember the 90s. He doesn't remember Michael doesn't remember. Bazza, how you doing, Bazza? There you go. 48 looks interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to find this Alf 48. Ooh, 48. All right, now you've really got me interested. Right up Rum's alley. Well, I'm gonna have to get 48 now, aren't you? Now I've got one. Yo, Spencer, Giblin the Goblin, how's it going, dude? Aisha's off to bed. Good evening, darling. Have a nice early rest. We'll see you tomorrow on the Top Gun Model School stream. 2:00 we're going to start tomorrow. Those that are interesting. This was a good therapeutic session. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Big Cock and Little Cock. It's nice hanging out with you. Chip. I was always in love. Would always love to share comics when given the chance. Okay, cool. Awesome stream. Thank you, Michael. She's moved. She's so fickle. She's off to Australia now. Honest to God. It's that Darth Muzzer. Darth Muzzer's got her all rustled. I'm going to go and eat something too. Good seeing you. I'm hoping to pop on the stream tomorrow. Well, you're very welcome, Bazza. We're going to be excited tomorrow. We are... What? Jesus. She does this on purpose. I'm sure she does. Thank you to everyone for watching. You guys are awesome. Please smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications. Help me get to 5,000 subs. Tell your friends and family about me. And try and get me some sympathy subs. I'm trying to get to 5,000. I'm slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. A little personal aim. Doesn't mean much. It's a little personal aim to get to 5,000. Thanks for watching, everyone. You are the MoNKey-LiZaRD Army. Good having you all. Good having you. You guys are awesome. Gilly, when did you join us? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. And remember, folks, monkey lizards are for life, not for spit roasting. Goodbye, everyone. Try, Bob. See you later, everyone. See you later. See you later, everyone. Goodbye. Bob. Bob.
Some things just have to be said. To all the monkey lovers out there in England, down under, the States, around the world, in KoWaK. Monkey lizards.